Greetings, you wonderful warriors of the broken sword. I'm Jonathan.
I'm Nick.
And I'm the Beach.
And we are the Gosslings, a digital speakeasy of free thinkers, authors, and general purveyors of buffoonery.
Halloween buffoonery this time.
Halloween time,
yeah.
baby. It's spooky
Halloween.
season.
Spooky season.
With the Gosslings. Ooh.
It's always scary to be on this podcast, Halloween or not.
We know. We know.
Y'all
Always
scare me.
frightening.
But that's all right.
Your reputation is shot, my friend.
Yes, it is. That's okay.
We're glad everybody has joined us for this awesome Halloween episode. We have a lot of fun things in store for you guys. It's our once a month, end of the month Illuminati after party that we always do. This is the only pure live stream event that we do these days where we just come on and we have a quiz and then we read comments with our troll roast. And we talk about maybe some current events. We talk about Halloween or whatever is the holiday du jour of the month.
Yeah.
And we just kind of have fun. We interact with you guys in the chat. And it's a great time. It's a chance for us to engage with everybody and talk. And because all of our other stuff is pre-recorded and it just gets uploaded. But this is always a lot of fun. This is the icing on the cake for us here at the Gosslings. We always look forward to the Illuminati after party.
Absolutely, we do. I hope you guys, and I see a bunch of people in the chat. Can you guys hear us? We did kind of a
Hello.
quick sound check.
Yeah.
If you could just like thumbs up or say yes, we can hear you.
Can you hear us?
Does it sound like it's actually my microphone, or does it sound like it's coming through the, little microphone in
the sultry, saucy
Tracy,
tone?
Tracy says, you mean the Festival of Samhain?
Of
Samhain.
Samhain.
Yes.
Yes. Lots of yeses. Awesome. Thank you,
It is
guys.
the
Great,
devil's
thank you.
night.
Well, in that case,
There is an evil moon out tonight.
you guys will be able to hear all of the jokes, all of the
The ill-formed comments and
right.
Oh my
know.
goodness.
You'll be fully offended.
Yes.
Everything we say.
we should do our toast.
Let's rock. Let's
Yeah.
do it. Let me get up there. Go. You guys
All
know
right.
the drill.
That's right.
Who led last time? I don't even remember.
I think I did.
I'll lead this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Grab your drinking vessels. Take up the broken sword of your father.
And strike
Strike
down the
down the
darkness.
darkness.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, me.
All right. Well, what's everybody dressed up as or going as for Halloween? I think,
I'm still on vacation.
yeah, Nick's in vacation
That's my
mode.
costume. When I work from home in here, I actually wear this.
Yeah.
You have no idea how many phone calls I have wearing this hat.
And the lay.
For real.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And no pants.
Nick. Okay. we're good.
Yeah.
And
that
that's
was close.
definitely coffee.
Yeah, that's definitely
6 p.m. coffee.
that's coffee.
Yeah.
That's what all the adults are calling it these days. Let's see who's in the chat.
Uh-huh.
What do we got going on? Man, I'm gonna go just up at the top.
Yeah. Start at the top.
Blue Lightning Studios.
Nice.
Good
Cool.
evening, Pete. Dark Sayings. What's
Yeah,
up, man?
Pete.
There it is.
We've interviewed Pete a bunch of times on the channel. He's a really good friend, and we really enjoy him. Formerly known as Creepy Little Book, but now his channel is called Dark Sayings. Definitely go over there and check it out. He's got some awesome content, and he does live streams all the time, at least I think a few nights a week, and he's been consistent about it for years. So he is currently in the process of reading through the Bible, and he has got such an awesome
Sweet.
voice for
That's
it.
very cool.
Yeah,
Sweet.
it's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God.
Very good. You sound like
I was thinking about doing it myself.
yeah,
Yeah.
you should.
The thing was in the beginning with God. All things created by Him, that's not created, or what not created by Him. There you go.
I think most churches would be wise to maybe conduct a background check before allowing you to teach the sixth graders.
The gospel according
Over
to Beach.
Yeah. We got Mandy May watching.
Nice. What's up,
Good
Mandy?
evening, Mandy. Glad you're here. And Kim Masters, of course.
Ah, Kim.
Very
what's
cool.
up? Yeah.
Oh, man. The legendary Mike Fisher.
Mike
purveyor
Mike
of
Fisher.
Jardani Jarvanovich,
yes.
a wonderful sponsor of
Yes.
ours. So glad
Yeah.
you're joining us tonight.
Yeah. JardaniJovanovic.com.
Jardani,
Place to
baby.
go. Hair and skincare products made by real men for real men, or as I like to say, be as sexy as you are deadly. Give 007 a run for his money. Awaken your inner John Wick with Jardani Jovanovic.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Go get it.
We got Chris Caps.
Nice. What's up,
There's
Chris?
Chris.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Kathy, I'm going to take a stab at this. Cavalucci?
Tracy.
Sorry. Did I say Kathy?
You know, the funny part
I
is
got the first name wrong.
he got the
I got the
hard
last one,
name
yeah.
right. Yeah.
Tracy Cavalucci. Yes.
Cavalucci. Yeah. It's like when we were interviewing Michael Gagliardi.
Gagliardi.
Yeah.
Gagliardi.
You can only
Gagliardi.
pronounce Italian right when you're moving your hands at the same time.
Gagliardi.
Well, I wish there was like a Kathy in here so I could like say, oh, well, I saw another Kathy and I just got the names. No, I'm not that. I am that
Gagliardi.
ridiculous. That's how
That's why we
ridiculous
love him.
I am. We got Brandon the Zealot.
Nice.
Evening, Brandon.
Nice.
We got Joy Thompson. Cute costumes. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
This is also what I wear every
Yeah.
time I ride the motorcycle, so great.
Kathy Cavalucci gives me some laughing faces for not having a Kathy in here. Sorry about that. Sorry about the name. Sorry. Thank you for being here. We got a bunch of stuff. We got a bunch of fun stuff to do.
Yeah.
Beach has a quiz, and we're going to jump into that here in a few minutes. But first, what are you guys doing for Halloween?
Probably coming over here.
I hope so.
Probably riding one of the motorcycles over here,
Yeah.
dressed up as like, probably a hell biker or something.
You're gonna have Bones back there on your bike.
Oh, for sure.
Yes. Very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it's my girlfriend. Yeah. Old scallywag.
Perfect woman.
Yeah.
Perfect woman.
She doesn't eat much, but she's quiet. Yeah.
What are you doing for me?
I'm going to do what I do every year. I'm going to get a bunch of candy for the kids. I'm going to put a big bowl outside. I'm going to tape a thing that says only take one, and then turn all the lights off, shut the door, and going back to my bedroom and watching movies.
He did not. BJ did not say he was actually going to put the candy in the bowl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's when you say take one, that means it's going to be gone in about 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So then I don't have to worry about it. I just hide. I just do a lot of hiding.
Should get an airsoft gun and just post up. There was one year where BJ at our old house rigged up his keyboard with some speakers.
Oh, I
in
remember
the
that.
bedroom that
I
he was
can't
staying
believe
in.
you remember that.
Oh yeah, it was awesome. And
Wow.
anytime the kids would come up, all the little kids in their little costumes, this is like in the late 80s, early 90s, he would all of a sudden,
Yeah, my room was right by the front door, so we turned
Yeah.
all the lights off in the room, put the screen up, turned
Yeah.
the window up
Oh,
just the
beautiful.
screen. Scared those little jokers to death.
Hey, guess who's watching? Alex, our
Hey.
niece.
Is she here?
Yes,
What's
she
up,
is.
kiddo?
RK, that's Alex.
Ray
She's
K.
watching with, RK, Ray K.
Is that Alex?
Yeah, this is me and my friends from college are watching. Don't embarrass me too bad.
don't
Ooh,
watch.
ouch.
No promises.
Shout out to Alex, to Allie, to Rianne, to Lily, and probably their surprise guest Millie. So shout out to y'all.
Nice.
Yeah, nice shout out. Very good. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy.
Yeah, Alex is cool.
Alex is
Always enjoy
great.
Oh, we love Alex. She's, my
She's a
baby.
sweetie. She's fun.
All right, got a joke for you guys.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
You know what you get when you plant a pumpkin spice latte and water it with margaritas?
What?
A sorority house.
Yeah.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Like that?
That's
Yeah.
good.
Oh,
That's
I
good.
got so many more, but I might wait till later in the show just in case. We carve pumpkins. Do you carve pumpkins? You probably don't carve pumpkins.
I don't
right?
carve
No?
pumpkins.
Okay.
No.
Well,
My kids used to carve pumpkins. Alex was great at carving pumpkins.
I bet. Well, she's an artiste.
Yes, she is an
She's
artiste.
an artiste.
She is an artiste.
The kids.
That
carve
pumpkin. That's what we
pumpkins.
call it.
Even made this, classic jack-o'-lantern face. It's absolutely perfect. It was meticulous. Christian did a Triforce.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, from Legend of Zelda.
Nice.
I actually carved Joe Biden's face in a pumpkin. I call it my jackass-o'-lantern.
Sweet.
Like that.
Yeah.
Good night, folks.
Good night, folks.
Nice.
Oh, man.
Nice.
So let's do the quiz. BJ has a really
Oh,
interesting
yeah.
quiz. We'll do the troll roast after the quiz, I think.
Sure.
Give people time. The quiz should be fun. Where'd you put it?
Okay.
It's right up here. It's right up here.
No, I got. Wait a minute. let me see.
Oh, okay. Here, camera's on me.
This is how we're doing the quiz. Okay.
Go for it. Go for it.
I was wondering how I'm going to keep score on this quiz. You know what I'm going to do,
Nice. I like.
and I was thinking really hard about it, and I thought, what could I use? And then I thought, oh, I know. My brothers are total suckers for anything weird and crazy and conspiracy. So I'm going to use suckers for the scorekeeping.
Nice.
Are this like Tootsie Rolls?
Yeah,
the
Tootsie
sucker-
Pops.
Tootsie Pops. And if you
Nice.
get the questions right, you get suckers.
Okay. Do I get to like draw my hand in and pick one, or do you hand me?
Well, I can't reach in for Jonathan, but yeah, if you want to do that, you can.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely,
All right.
absolutely.
That
and
is
if
a
you miss the
genius
question,
idea.
and if you miss the question and the other guy gets it, then he gets your sucker.
That's awesome.
And if you win the game, you have the most suckers at the end. You get to choose from either the
Oh, what are these?
Ooh.
you get to choose from either the 1911 bottle opener that says "I do not call 911."
Oh my gosh, that is cool.
Keychain, or
I like that.
That's the other one. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
another little gun, but this is an assisted open blade
Oh my
that
gosh.
flips up.
Ooh.
Lockable.
Hard choice.
So I know, right?
Mm.
Tough choice.
I got these at the gas station on my way back to visiting my daughter and her friends.
Nice.
And I thought,
That's
You
awesome.
are ready for this, man.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Okay.
If I get if I get a question wrong, I might have to take a sip out of the coffee skull
Yes.
over here.
Yeah.
That we have coffee in. I might put this right up here.
Yeah, it's more of a Scottish roast.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's a
sweet.
Scottish roast.
It's an Irish
It's
roast.
an Irish
Yeah.
Irish roast of coffee, right?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me. Here we go with the toast. I mean, with the Let me get the toast off here. We're gonna do the quiz. Let me turn the music off so we can get our quiz music on. Yeah.
Gotta have the quiz music.
All right.
Now, some of these are easy, some of these are medium, some of these are difficult.
All right.
All right. And, you know, depending on how hard the question is, will depend on how many suckers you get.
Okay.
If you get
Oh.
you get it right.
Okay. So they're like multiple sucker
Yeah,
like
like, a
levels
one,
of difficulty.
yeah, like a 1 sucker, 2 sucker, 3 sucker question.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And you can ask me, you know, I want a 1 sucker question or whatever.
Let's turn this down a little more.
And some of these, like I said before, I'm shooting from the hip.
All right.
All right. So some of these I wrote, the hard ones I double checked to make sure they're right. But some of these are pretty much just off my head. So if you have a dispute, we'll dispute it. And you get a free sucker.
What
Ah.
kind of quiz is it?
This quiz entails certain things having to do with, you know, the scarier, more, you know.
Esoteric, maybe.
Yeah, but it's
arcane?
more spooky, Halloweenish type Bible stuff.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
So scary Bible stuff.
yeah, and there's some
for Halloween.
but there's some angel demon questions. Not necessarily scary, but they got demons in them. So if they got a demon,
Angels are pretty scary.
you know,
you know.
well, I guess it could be.
That's
Yeah.
why anytime an angel shows up, it's like, be not afraid.
Well, they also, and usually the very first thing they say is, "Don't be scared."
Yeah, be not
Yeah.
afraid. Yeah, there's probably a reason for that.
Kind of loud with that music. Let me turn this down a little bit. Sorry, guys. Here we go.
Okay, I'm going to start. I'll tell you what.
Here we go.
You guys, you can decide who goes first. I'm going to go back and forth. So to be fair, we have to decide
Let's
who's
do rock, paper, scissors.
rock, paper, scissors. All right.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
You go
Nice.
first. All right.
Jonathan goes first. You want 1 sucker question?
Yeah, give me a 1 second.
Here's a 1 sucker question. Okay, here's the scene. Jesus was confronted by 2 demon men who had come out of the tombs and who were extremely violent, such that no one could pass by. What did Jesus do to them?
That'd be the Gadarene demoniac. He sent the demons into the pigs.
He sent the demons into the pigs. Yes, Jonathan, he gets
It's the most metal
He gets a
thing.
sucker.
Yeah, dude.
It's a sucker.
Nice. Well done. All right, here.
Send the demons into the pigs.
Nice.
Nick. You want a 1 or 2 or 3?
Well, I want to get caught up. I'm going to go with 2. Give me a 2 sucker.
Nice.
A 2? Okay.
Give me a 2 sucker.
Let's see. Let me think about this. I'm doing this in my mind. Let it be a 1 or a 2. Okay, here's a 2. Michael and Lucifer
Mhm.
are battling over the body of an Old Testament character.
Mhm.
Who was they fighting over?
That would be Moses.
Oh, and he gets it right.
Nice.
2 suckers.
You know what's hilarious?
Two
I should have
suckers
gotten
for
that one
Nick.
because
It's in your book, isn't
it's
it?
in one of the Heavenly
It's
Realms
actually in your
books.
book.
Nice.
Pink and a blue, one for each kid. All right, thank you. Very cool. Very cool.
Okay, good job, Nick.
Thanks, sir.
Nice.
Robbie didn't even get that one at the first. Okay, Jonathan, what do you want?
Give me a 3-sucker question.
You want a 3-sucker question?
I just
right
want
off
to try
the
it. I just
bat?
want to
baby.
see. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's okay. Let's see. I'll give you. Okay, this is a hard one.
Okay.
But it's got angels and stuff in it. So
Oh, nice.
you might get this one. Okay, so in Daniel,
Mhm.
Daniel was visited by Gabriel
Mhm.
in a vision. Gabriel was sent to give him a message,
Mhm.
but he couldn't give him this message because he kept being resisted by this demon.
The Prince of Persia.
So the 3 suckers for Jonathan. Not
Low
many people know the
impulse
Prince
control.
of Persia is the name of the demon.
I'm sorry. Did I steal your thunder?
No, you didn't.
you
I'm
know.
glad you got it.
That's
That's
pretty good.
wonderful. That's
Pretty good there,
awesome.
Luke Skywalker. You're gonna do the whole quiz with your blast shield down.
That's awesome, Mr. Angels.
How can I see all the demons?
Your Bible.
What the
deceive you.
chocolate one?
Don't trust it.
There we go.
There you go.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see what we got.
Nice.
Yeah, up in here. Okay, Nick, what do you want?
Gabe. Hey, Gabe Bellows watching.
Gabe.
What's going
What's
on,
up, man?
So glad you're watching, dude. Thanks for dropping in. He says Nick ate something since the Patreon. Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wasn't looking too hot in that Patreon video.
For anybody interested, go to patreon.com/the Gosslings and become a Patreon member. And if you do, we posted like a little 1-minute funny video. We do a bunch of behind the scenes stuff and extra content in our interviews and everything. And we posted a funny little video that's only available to our patrons.
Only the patrons.
Yeah.
Only the patrons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're doing a spooky Bible quiz, and it's my turn. Beej has a question lined up for me.
And Gabriel Bello is one of our friends. Go to his channel, Gabriel Bello Music, and watch his single, Jesus Deserves More Than 4 Chords.
Oh, it's
And he does a bunch of live streams and interviews too. He's a really dear friend of the channel, and he's a ton of fun, man. He knows all about movies and comics. Okay, sorry. Anyways.
Okay, Nick.
I want a 3-question. Give me a 3.
Oh my gosh, I should have done.
lollipop
I should have
question.
done all 3 questions with you guys. I don't even know why I bothered.
This is great, man.
I figured, well, if Nick's playing, I should do number 1 questions all the way down.
True. Fair.
Okay, here's a 3 question. Well, it's not. It's kind of a
Or
2
three
question.
sucker. 3 sucker.
A 3 sucker question. Okay, here's a 3 sucker question for you. I don't even think for this. Okay. Judas
Mhm.
killed himself,
Right.
right? By what?
He hung himself. Right?
Okay, but there's an alternate depiction of a different death of Judas.
Mhm.
What was that death?
You better get it right. I know the answer.
Fell
Don't.
head forward onto the ground, and his bowels burst out.
Dude,
Is that
there
right?
you go. That's 2.
So-
That was a 3 sucker.
Oh man, awesome, dude.
Good
Yes.
job, Nick.
Thank you. I need to get my-
Good job, Nick.
Yes, sir.
You guys are getting all the tough ones right off the bat here. What am I doing?
Well, hold on. I gotta get my sucker here.
I'm gonna have to be careful about
Okay,
this.
yeah.
When we left you, we were but the learner. Now we are the
Yes.
master.
No, I am the master.
You get your suckers?
I did.
Okay.
All right,
Which
I want
one?
to try. I want to try a 2-sucker question.
2 sucker question. Who was stabbed 3 times in the heart by a javelin and then multiple times with a sword while he was hanging?
Dang it! I read this morning.
Did you
I
really?
did. 2 Samuel.
I'll give you a hint if you want a hint.
Yeah, I'll take a hint.
He was hanging by his hair, not by his neck.
Samson.
Nope.
No,
No.
really.
Absalom.
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 Oh, okay.
His spoiled, rotten son.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's see.
Hmm.
Okay. So you get your suckers. You get
Okay. Well, no, I'll get him on my question.
okay. If you want to do that,
Don't, I'm gonna.
okay, that's good. Okay. What do you want?
Give me a 2. Let's go for 2. Let's go.
Okay,
for 2.
let's go for 2.
Yeah.
Let's go for 2. That's probably not a 2 for you. That might be. Okay. Let's see. Well, that's a 3. Let's give you this one. Who was thrown out of a window and had their body eaten by dogs, and the blood was lapped up by the dogs? You know this one. I can tell by the look on your face.
That'd be Jezebel.
Yes, Jezebel. Get your 2.
Yeah,
Get your
dude.
2.
I've dated some Jezebels who
I'm sure
probably
you
have
have.
that
Some
happen to
Jezzies.
them. Yeah, I pay good money to watch that.
Is my daughter still here? Hi, Alex. I love you. I love your friends too.
Don't be
Hi,
Jezebels.
friends. Don't be Jezebels. Don't you dare be Jezebels.
You'll get eaten by dogs.
Okay, Joe. What you want, buddy?
I'll do another two sucker question.
I'll see if I have any more. I think I got 2 sucker questions. Okay. This was a very nasty man in the Bible, right? He killed his wife and his sons. He ordered the slaughter of babies. And he also killed his own nobles when he died because he thought no one would grieve for him. I'll give you a hint too if you want one.
Yeah, I'll take a hint.
He was a king. He was an evil king. Killed his wife and sons, ordered the slaughter of babies, and ordered the killing of his own nobles when he died because he didn't think anyone would grieve.
Is he the one that got lost in the desert? Got the army lost in the desert? Okay.
No.
No, he's not a president. He's not a U.S. president. Bible quiz.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Napoleon.
Yeah, King Herod.
Got it.
Nice.
2 questions.
Jonathan.
Mhm.
I mean, 2 suckers. Good job, Jonathan.
Keep these right here. Keep these right here. Keep it close. Dang. All right, my turn. I'm going for 3. I want to go for 3. That was hard. That was a 2 sucker question.
Yeah.
I don't know anything
thought
about
that was
Bible
hard?
characters.
I'll go for 3.
Okay.
Can we do Halo fan fiction next time? I know a lot about that.
Okay, here's a 3. Maybe not be a 3 for you, but here we go. The sons of Sceva, the Levite, saw Paul casting out demons,
Mm-hmm.
and they wanted to do it too.
Mm-hmm.
So they wanted to use his method by using the name of the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
So they went to this one demon, tried to cast him out in the name of the Lord. The demon says, I know the Lord and I know Paul, but I don't know you.
Mm-hmm.
What did the demon do after that?
He basically, depending on the translation, he molested them. Basically, they ran away naked, if I'm not mistaken, right? And the demon assaulted them physically.
Yep,
tore
that's
off
it.
their clothes,
He
ran
beat
away
the
naked.
crap out of them, and they ran around. They ran out
Yeah.
naked and bleeding.
Yeah.
Good job,
Nice.
Nick.
Nice. All right. Give me some
Nice.
Good job.
Go for 3.
Chris Cap said that I look like a really annoyed state trooper. I'm like, there's a great B movie called Highway to Hell, I think, and I think that's the name of it. It's got Corey Haim in it. It's made in the mid 90s, and there's he goes something happens on the highway that's supernatural, and the devil takes his girlfriend, so he has to go down into hell to rescue her.
Oh my
But hell's
goodness.
basically just like the Californian desert, it's pretty low budget. But there's a hell trooper. He's like the cop of hell,
Oh,
and
nice.
and he wears the motorcycle helmet all the time, and he's indestructible. He's kind of the Terminator,
Cool.
Yeah, it's actually a really it's a fun movie. It's actually you can usually find it on YouTube.
I used to watch
So
B movies.
yeah, I'm
all
like the
time.
hell biker. I'm the hell state trooper, keeping all them demons in check.
Yeah.
them.
Well, you're keeping them in check so far.
You're keeping them green eyes from all.
So what
all
do you
them
want,
ladies
brother?
out
What
there,
kind of
too.
how many sucker question do you
We'll
want?
do a 2 sucker question.
Okay, here's a 2 sucker question. The image of what reptile is used to describe evil spirits in Revelation? The image of what reptile is
I know that
used
Gabe Bello knows this.
to describe evil spirits in Revelation.
You want to phone a friend?
A real reptile?
Yes.
Okay.
I had to look this up. Maybe this should have been a 3. I wasn't sure about this.
I'll just say serpent. I don't know.
Nick,
I know this.
you do?
Frogs.
Yep.
Oh
Frogs.
yeah, the frog.
Nick.
Yeah. Though it's a little deceiving of a question because frogs aren't technically reptiles.
I know that, but that's what it says.
All right.
Oh my God. So
But that's what it says.
so that's what it is.
and it's the authority.
Yes, it is the authority. It's
Chris
only the
Gapp says
authority.
aliens.
It's only the
aliens.
authority if it's the ESV, by the way.
It's
just so we understand. Because that was the language
Fair.
of Jesus. So just so we understand.
I read it in the Lord's translation. That's what I read.
Yes.
That's
Good
right.
enough for Peter and Paul is good enough for me.
That's right.
Okay. Okay, Nick, go for it. What do you want?
Let's do a two sucker question. I'm going for 2.
Okay, I'm not going to give you that one.
This is good. I'm gonna turn the music
Because I
back
know
on. This
you
is
know
fun.
that one.
What you got?
Okay. Who? This is kind of falls under the gruesome death category.
My bailiwick.
Who was killed by having his skull hammered in with a tent peg?
Oh,
You can tell me other things about it. Like you can tell me like the situation if you want. That's not an easy one, but
well, it's in Judges.
it is in Judges, correct?
He was running away from the judge Deborah and her general,
That's correct.
and he
You know,
fled.
you know the name of the general?
I don't remember the name
Okay.
of the general.
I was going to give you an extra sucker for that one.
He went into this. There was a tribe that wasn't an Israelite tribe,
That's right.
and they were kind of neutral. Oh,
Mhm.
what was the guy's name? And he went in, and the Jael is the one that killed him.
That's-
the lady that used the tent
You
peg.
get a sucker for that.
Do
That
I-
was going to be a bonus round.
Okay,
The Jael.
Jael, yeah, but I don't remember his name.
He was a general. There's your hint.
Yeah,
General
Grievous.
Cicero.
Cicero.
But you did get a
Hmm.
that was a good one. You got
Cicero.
a sucker
That's
out of
it.
that.
That's how I got a sucker out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I know Jay Reese knows that. That's like one of her favorite Bible stories. Jael.
That sounds about right.
She literally pegged the guy to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good one. So cool. Yeah.
Okay, Jonathan, what you want, buddy?
Let's do a 3 sucker question. Because I'm pretty sure I won't even get a 1 sucker question.
Okay, this is an angel. You probably get this about angels. Okay, here we go.
Angels, I might.
This is about demons, I guess. What demon in the Bible is described as the angel of the bottomless pit and the king of a plague of locusts who brings judgment in the name of God but sides with Lucifer?
Abaddon?
You guys are too good. You guys are just too good.
It's usually either Abaddon or
Give
Apollyon.
Jonathan his
Yeah.
3 suckers. He earned it.
Yeah. Nice.
Good job,
Very
Jonathan.
Give me them suckers. Where them chocolate suckers at?
Okay, Nick.
I want that itis. And that deep dive.
I got a bunch of ones for the later to finish it up to see if you can crack some ties here.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
What do you want?
Let's do 2 suckers again.
2 suckers. Oh, that's a 3 sucker. Okay, ready?
Yes, I am.
What happened to the 42 young boys who teased Elisha for being bald?
This is one of my favorite stories.
They were killed by bears.
Bears
God
tore
sent
them,
bears.
tore their bodies apart.
He
Yep.
sent
2
bears
female
out.
bears
Thunder.
tore apart the 42 boys. Get your 2 suckers.
You know, that's my favorite bedtime story to read to the kids.
Brush your teeth, or bears will kill you.
got your suckers. Get your
All right, give my
suckers.
suckers. I got 2. All right, Jonathan.
I'll do another 3 sucker question. If it's
3
like angel and demon related, I have a shot. If it's not, I'm like, yeah.
Let's see if I can
I don't
find
know.
one that's angel and demon related.
One of them cherries.
Well, that's kind of angel and demon related.
Or a 2 sucker angel and demon question.
2 sucker angel.
Or
and
1
demon.
sucker. You know what? I just want angel and demon questions. Everything else, I'm like, yeah, I don't really know.
I have
What does angel? What does angel stand for? What's-
Messenger.
Messenger.
Yeah.
Right.
Nice.
You can take it. You can have a sucker for that.
I get
Let's see if I have another angel. Okay.
You ready? Is it me?
Yeah, Nick.
I'm gonna let you pick. Dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice.
Okay, dealer's choice.
Dealer's
Let's
choice.
see.
Yeah.
Jay Reese Bradley is in the chat. What's up, Jay Reese
Hey,
Bradley?
Jay
She
Reese.
also has a YouTube channel where she interviews non-woke authors such as herself. So if you are into middle grade fiction for your kids, such as Harry Potter, that is not woke, Jay Reese Bradley's channel is the place to go. Her books are the books to check out, and watch her interviews with her guests. She is awesome. She's been on the channel a couple times as well.
All
Okay,
right, I'm
Nick.
ready. I'm ready. Give me that Bible quiz.
This has to do with this one. I had to look up. So I wrote it down. This has to do with what I call the category of.
Oh, Alex says have to go. Love you guys. Love you too, Alex. Thanks for watching.
Thanks,
for hanging
honey.
in there.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for
I know
watching.
you're shocked that we actually know something about the Bible.
Yeah, because she knows y'all. That's why she's shocked.
No,
That's why she's shocked. Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready. Go for it.
This comes under the category I call the Walking Dead. Okay.
Nice.
Many Jews believe in ghosts in real life, right?
Mm-hmm.
And some people think it has to do with this passage of scripture.
Okay, yeah.
You know, if you know what I'm
I
talking
do.
about. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so after this event, many tombs were opened, and the dead inside arose, and they walked about Jerusalem and received by many. What was the event that unleashed this power?
Nice.
It was actually it's tricky because it's either the crucifixion or it's the resurrection.
50-50 chance.
Mm-hmm.
Theologically, I want to say it's the resurrection.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
I always wanted to turn that into a zombie story.
It is a zombie story, basically.
I always wanted it to be about like some Roman centurion who's just like an everyday dude, just trying to make it through, you know, garrisoned in Jerusalem, putting up with all this revolt crap.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden one night, like it's like, oh, they crucified another guy. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, it seems like everybody was happy to get rid of that guy. Whew. And then all of a sudden the undead come out of the tombs and he's got to like do the, you know, like the shopping mall thing and, you know, Dawn of the Dead. He's got to rally all the people together and, you know, build barricades and fight off the zombies.
you know, Paul says that's actually, it happens in that order again when Jesus comes back, you know?
Oh, yeah.
It says the dead in Christ will rise first.
Yep.
And then everyone else will go.
Right.
So maybe zombies are actually like
zombies will. I wouldn't call them zombies. I mean, it's the dead in Christ will rise. They probably won't be. They'll probably be perfect.
You don't think we'll be feasting for brains?
No.
No,
man, no.
I never get to have any fun.
Yeah. Well.
Okay, we ready?
I'm ready.
Who's next?
Bring it on. Oh, we got
Jonathan's. I think it's Jonathan's turn.
Yeah, it's Jonathan's turn.
Yeah. I'll do a one sucker question.
Oh, a one sucker question. All right. Let me just go back here to these one sucker questions.
I'll do any angel or demon or weird question, or I'll do any that one sucker question.
Jay Reese says the preterist enters the chat. Yeah, well, the preterists still believe in like the Bible, like it's just written in Thessalonians. That's what Paul says at the end of all things that'll happen. So it's not like it's a futurist idea or a preterist idea. It's just Paul said, and in the end, whatever that is, whatever that looks like. Anyway.
Okay, here's your one sucker question.
All right.
Johnson, whose head was cut off and placed on a platter at the request of a young girl?
Oh, John the Baptist.
That's correct. Get your one sucker there.
Nice.
Brother.
And you know the only reason I know that is because it's mentioned in one of my favorite movies, Dogma.
Jonathan.
Dogma's a great
Not
movie.
You
Dogma
know the
fan?
Bible through movies.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, our dad thought that John the Baptist was the author of the Gospel of John.
Yep. I know that.
Yeah.
Our ordained minister, Dad, who was associate pastor.
Yeah. It's like, you know, there's more than one John in the Bible, right?
What you talking about, son?
John the Baptist wrote.
Probably why he went into music.
Yep. Good call, Dad. Good call.
Solid movie.
We love you, Dad. We love you. Miss you.
wherever you are.
Yep.
Tell Johns I said hi.
Okay,
say
Dick,
hi
what
to
do you
the
want?
Johns for me.
I'm running out of hard question. Well, no, I'm not. Go ahead.
Give me a hard question.
I mean, a lot of people think this is hard. Okay.
Okay.
This comes under gruesome deaths.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Mm.
This person killed his brothers so they would not contend for the throne. And because of this, his kingdom, was ransacked. Jewelry, money, and wives were stolen. After which, he caught an incurable disease and died in excruciating pain. What was the disease, and how did he die?
Was the disease leprosy?
No.
Mm.
I'm going to give you another chance because that's a
Yeah.
very vague. It was King Jehoram.
Okay.
That was the king's name.
Is Israel or Judah?
Judah.
Judah. Mm.
But it was Israel and Judah who was invaded and ransacked because of they learned that he had killed all of his brothers.
I don't know. Did he poop out his intestines or something?
Oh,
Nailed
is that
it.
What it
yes.
is? Is that what it is?
What happened was he had a bowel disease and his bowels burst out beneath him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He
Yeah, now
literally
we've all
pooped
ran to
himself
the
death.
bathroom before, but that's
Dude,
serious
I've had
business.
Baja Fresh like everyone else.
Yeah.
They don't call it fire sauce for nothing.
All right,
Ran-
get your three suckers.
Yeah, okay. All right.
I'll do a 3-sucker question.
3-sucker question.
All right, guys, you ready in the chat?
Okay. 100 soldiers were burnt to a crisp from fire from heaven because they requested this prophet to go with them to meet a king.
Elijah.
Elijah, get your 3 suckers.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Jonathan.
Nice. Just remember because he was kind of like the prophet of destruction.
Yeah, good one. All right. Give me an easier one.
An easier one?
Yeah, let's go. Let's dial it back. Let's change gears. Shift it into first. Let's do a 1-sucker question.
Oh, a 1-sucker
Yeah,
question.
1-sucker question.
Okay, let's do a 1-sucker question.
My brain hurts. My brain hurts. I like this coffee. It makes my head feel happy. Go ahead.
Let's see. Let me find. I gotta find a 1 question. Who's crucified upside down in the Bible? Ooh, it's one of those.
It's a
Where
trick question.
It's a trick. I mean, it's hard. It's kind of hard.
Crucified upside down?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Is this one of those that's simple unless you have a theology degree? And
No,
then it's like,
one of those. It's like, it was an apostle.
yeah,
So it's like it's hard.
I
to-
know who it is because
Well,
there's a
Pete-
cross named after.
They all kind
Well-
of go together, and it's hard to.
Peter was crucified upside down.
Is that your answer?
That's the tradition. That's what tradition says. But I don't think that's actually in the Bible. I don't think it says it in the Bible.
Hmm.
I'm going to say Peter.
You're right.
All right.
He
Yeah,
requested it because he said he wasn't worthy. to
Yeah.
be like his Lord.
nice.
Good job.
Yeah.
That's
All right. Okay, good.
that's a
All right.
that was a 1. I thought.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, I thought it was a trick question.
Sorry. No, it wasn't really a trick question.
I don't think it's in the Bible. Do I need to fact check?
You can. I
Is that in
thought
the
that,
Bible? Chat?
I thought
Is
in
that-
the Bible he requested.
Like Chris Cap said Peter. Yeah, Chris got it right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Jay Reese.
There he said, "Damn, damn, damn."
I'll,
Picture
somebody
Reese.
fact check that. See if that's in the Bible. I mean, I'm not contesting the question.
I'm not
I
saying
got it
it's-
right,
wa-
but
I mean, I was shooting out from the hip.
Yeah.
I don't remember reading it or not reading it. I just remember hearing it.
yeah. All right, fair. Okay. All right, Jonathan's turn.
Okay, I'll take a 2-sucker question.
Okay. There was a king. This comes under gruesome deaths.
Nice.
There was a king. He was obese,
Nice.
right?
Living
Nick,
large.
you already know this one.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I didn't ask you. And he was killed. And he was killed because someone stuck him in the fat gut with a dagger. And they pushed it in so far that his fat swelled up around the dagger, and the whole weapon was in his body except for the point jabbing out his back.
Wow.
So, for the sucker, what was the name of the king? Or what was the name of the person that killed him?
Don't know.
Nick?
No idea.
I read it last month.
I have read about that story, but
I can't believe you don't know this.
I
And I only say this because I know for a fact your wife knows this. And
Yeah,
I've heard her
she'll
talk
know
about
that. Yeah. What's his name? He was left-handed. The guy with the dagger was left-handed.
Yes.
Hold on.
And I did this from the hip, but I think I got the spelling right. Pretty sure. Do we have anybody in the
I don't know. Oh, Elihu was the one of them.
That's close, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Translation says Ehud,
Oh,
Ehud.
Ehud.
But he was the one that killed him, not the king.
Who was the king?
The Moabite.
The Moabite king, right?
Yeah. You want to know the name?
Yeah, what's the name?
Eglon.
Eglon. King Eglon, of course. Yeah, old
Eglon.
Eglon.
Yeah, you know, old Eglon's boy.
Yeah, old Eglon.
Oh, Eggy back.
Okay, no suckers on that one?
No suckers on that one.
I don't
Sorry.
believe it. What?
Jay Reese again. Damn.
Damn.
Oh man. His attendees were embarrassed because they thought he was going poo. That's right. Because Eglon was in his private chamber when he got killed.
Yes, and they thought he was in there taking
and
a
Ehud snuck out, and his attendants didn't want to bother him because they thought he was taking care of. They thought he was soft serving a juicy deuce in the royal chamber.
Two scooper. Oh gosh, you guys.
Sorry.
Okay, I've asked this one. You guys have done really, really good. Okay,
Thank you.
Okay. Who's next?
Dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice. Okay.
We'll try some different music for this one.
Okay, Jonathan.
Yeah.
Welcome to the game. Jonathan, who was eaten alive by worms after being praised as a godlike man and accepting every word, believing it to be true? He was struck by an angel. That's why. He was struck by an angel and then he was eaten alive by worms. I had to look this one up. I wasn't totally sure about this one.
I don't know.
Nick?
Was it Antipas?
Agrippa.
Herod Agrippa.
Wow, that's cool.
Herod.
That's pretty metal.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's a New Testament.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vicious.
Great job.
So these are getting hard. Yeah.
No, they're not.
Jay Reese got it right. She said Herod.
All right. Okay, who's next? Nick?
Yeah, me.
Okay, dealer's choice.
Okay. Yeah.
What false god of the Bible were children's sacrifices made to?
Well, two technically. The one everyone knows about is Molech.
Yes.
The other one is
Okay, overachiever.
yeah, okay. Molech.
I have that as a 2.
No, what is the other one?
No, it's the one that in Ammon they called him Molech, but in Moab, which is just north of it, same god, but they called him Shemesh.
Oh,
with a C?
Yeah, with CH.
CH, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
same
two.
deity,
That's
different.
2 suckers, Nick.
Yeah.
That's 2
All right.
suckers. We're nearing the end, pretty much. Well, we got a couple more.
All right, dealer's choice, Beach.
Have I asked you? I've asked. Well, I'm not
Know
going
your
to.
Bible.
Okay, Jonathan. Maybe if I've asked this, tell me. But what apostle was skinned alive and beheaded? Skinned alive, flayed, and beheaded. One of the apostles. Ouch! Right? That's a bad Thursday.
One of the 12.
1 and 12.
Yeah, I know that.
It's not Stephen because he was stoned.
Has anybody got it here?
Give me a hint. Is there a hint?
Yeah, there's a hint. He's one of the fringe apostles. Name starts with B. B is the first letter.
Bartholomew.
There it is.
Oh,
Bartholomew. Good job, Jonathan.
How many suckers is that?
Nice.
That's a 3 sucker question.
That's really
That's a
Nice.
3 sucker question for sure.
Nice.
I mean, for me, it is anyway.
And Jay Reese said, "You guys should watch Five Nights at Freddy's." Speaking of child sacrifice, you should watch.
I do got my.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
I think my. Who's going to? Oh, my son's going to see that tonight with his girlfriend.
Chris Cap says, "I watched it. It was pretty blah." Boo Lighting Studios says, "One of, if not the worst way to die."
Yeah, you look forward to that beheading.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Always. Okay, Jonathan. This is your turn. I have this.
Actually, I think it's Nick's turn.
Oh, is it?
I just did the Bartholomew question, right?
Oh, I'm sorry.
He
You're
is
right.
correct. I
Okay,
feel
Nick.
cheated.
I have this as a 2.
Two sucker.
Yeah.
All right.
But some people might consider it 1. I considered it a 2.
Okay.
Describe the beast Leviathan mentioned in Job. You have to describe the characteristics of the beast.
Oh my gosh.
That's actually kind of tough. That's a
that's
2. That's a
tough.
2 sucker.
Well, the
question.
Leviathan is a water creature. He says, "Can you draw a Leviathan out by a hook?"
I'll give you one.
It,
There's
it
3. I'll
breathes
give you
fire.
one.
It's a fire breathing, smoke from its nostrils, fire from its mouth. It's jaws of iron.
Okay, I'll give you 2. That's 2. One more.
Claws of like spears.
That's. I'm looking for something more defensive in nature.
Oh.
I know it.
Okay, if Jonathan gets this next part, can we each get 1 sucker and split it?
Sure.
Go for it. That's fair.
We're gonna get 1 sucker.
Not one
We
sucker.
have to split.
No,
we
no,
have
no.
to lick
You
the
each
same
get a
sucker at the same time.
Just eat.
Whoa!
Just one lick one side and one lick the other.
Would that make you feel very awkward if we
Yeah,
were both
I'm outta
licking
here.
on the same?
I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I'm so out of here.
That would be a bridge too far.
Yeah.
Um,
No, not that. Brothers don't suck the same
Brother-
thing.
We just rotate it.
No,
You know, we
no,
rotate
no.
the sucker.
Since we're in the gutter,
Tongues
Uh,
out.
Attention, everyone. Tongues out.
since we're in the gutter,
So
why?
did you each get a sucker?
Yeah.
Oh,
we gotta answer the
scales
question,
are
yeah.
like shields.
There it is.
Yeah.
Scales like shields.
There it is.
I
Johnny
was
got
remember
it.
All
that.
right, good job.
It's like
Nice
one of
job,
the only
guys.
cool things I remember.
You got a sucker for that one too. You both did.
Speaking of monsters, what has 69 teeth and holds back a monster? My zipper.
Nick,
That's
Nick, we're doing Bible questions
I know.
here.
We're
Nick,
just keeping it light, guys. Just keeping it light. That's all.
funny. Yeah,
all.
that's you know what, I always appreciate those because it kind of flushes out
Nicholas
the uptight crowd.
Christian.
yeah, we gotta
a little bit.
flush it out.
Mhm.
Nicholas
We're hanging, right?
Christian
We're just
Goss.
hanging.
Yeah, we're just hanging, baby.
All in good fun.
That was
All in good
I
fun.
like
Oh
that.
my God.
That's cute. That's like the joke you could tell your 13-year-old.
Mandy May's laughing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mandy.
Yeah, Mandy digs it.
All right.
Okay.
Jonathan's next.
Okay,
Hey, Jonathan.
Oh, did you get your sucker?
I
We
did.
did
I
this.
did
Okay, we did that. We did that. We did that. We did
I mean,
that.
no, I didn't.
Okay,
Don't
Jonathan.
mind if I do.
This falls under gruesome deaths.
Nice.
This is one of the more gruesome deaths in the Bible.
Sweet.
Okay.
I like this. I'm learning.
So, this is about the Levite's concubine. I don't know if you've heard about this. Maybe you have.
No, she sounds solid.
Okay.
So, this person that I'm talking about, she was unfaithful to her husband,
Mm-hmm.
right? Then she went to live with her father, and her husband came after her and went to her father's house. And while I was at her father's house, a bunch of dudes rapped on the door and said, you know, send out the the concubine's husband because we want to have sex with him. And he was like, heck yeah. No, he didn't say that. He was like, he said,
Now
no,
it's a
I'm not
party.
doing that. And then the guy who the father who was, you know, hosting him said, no. He had a virgin daughter. He said, but he didn't want to send her. He said, so you can have the concubine.
Mm-hmm.
So he threw the concubine out there and they abused her all night long and she went unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
She collapsed. So the next morning, the Levite, her master, came out there and said, get up, let's go. And she couldn't do it. So he threw her on the back of his whatever he was, camel, mule,
Mule.
mule, probably.
Yep.
Went back to his mule and took her back. And then What did he do to her?
Oh, we got a camera change. Hold on a second.
What did he do to her?
Give me a hint.
Well, it wasn't nice.
No, it wasn't.
He did this and sent.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He probably dismembered her and sent her parts off to different places.
How many pieces? Being in Israel.
2.
I was going to give him that.
Okay.
But
yeah, you should. You totally should.
He dismembered her. It says he dismembered her limb by limb and cut her into 12 pieces and sent her out to the 12 tribes of Israel.
Wow.
And they all were enraged.
Yeah, they
that
were
he did
super duper mad.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I don't understand why. I mean,
Yeah. It's just a concubine.
she was unfaithful. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he did throw her out there to the crowd.
She had it rough, man.
Yeah.
She had it rough.
That's
There's a case for feminism. It's the only time you'll
But
ever
yeah,
hear
we'll
me
give you
say
that. We'll give you that.
that. Yeah, we'll give you that one, feminists. How many suckers is that?
That one was a 3-sucker question.
Oh my gosh, I got to get caught up.
Yeah.
Do you have any 3-sucker questions left?
Nick should get a sucker for that since he.
I
knew
got
the other
I got a couple that I can make into a 3-sucker question. Okay.
Just make it okay. That's fine. Yeah. There's so much going on there. That's
Almost done here.
I was gonna say, yeah, we're creeping up on an hour.
Yeah, we're almost done. Just like only like 2
These are
questions.
good, Beej. You put a lot of work into this. I'm actually.
Well, I
fairly
didn't put as
impressed.
much work into it. I didn't want to make a Bible study out of it. So most of these I did on my head, but the 3 ones I looked up because I
We
didn't
here
want
at the
to.
Gosslings
I knew you got it.
are not a
Yeah,
ministry,
please.
nor are we a 501c3. We do not own an LLC. We are just 2 young boys with a 6th grade education and a deep and abiding love for all of God's esoterica, along with our eldest brother, BJ, who is actually a professional and a lawyer. We do not take ourselves that seriously here at the Gosslings, therefore neither should you. Thank you.
Okay. Now we're going to go a little bit back and forth here, so as
All right.
we wind this whole thing
Okay.
up.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
All right.
Land in the plane.
Let's roll.
Sucker for each one you get. We'll start with Nick. Nick.
Yeah.
What are the 7 deadly sins?
Ooh.
Well, wonder's one of them.
One pride,
Okay. Jonathan.
Wrath.
Yes. Nick.
lust,
Yes. Jonathan.
Envy.
Yes. Nick.
gluttony.
Yes. Jonathan.
Sloth.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
One more left. Nick.
I don't know.
Jonathan. Nick Jonathan.
Greed.
Greed.
Greed, of course.
Okay, Nick gets 3 suckers. Jonathan gets 4.
All right.
Okay, now we're going to make it a little bit more difficult. I'm going to name. We can do this 2 ways. I'm going to either name the sin, and you're going to tell me there's 7 princes of hell. Each one goes with one of these.
Ooh.
Okay. So I can either name the prince and you can tell me which one goes with it, or I can name the sin and you can tell me
Oh,
which
man.
prince goes with that.
Is this in the Bible?
Yeah.
Really?
7 princes of hell.
7 princes of hell.
Okay. Oh gosh.
Okay, I'll start.
All right.
Okay, Lucifer. Which one goes with Lucifer, you think?
Pride.
Pride. Good,
Oh,
Jonathan.
That's an easy one, though.
Yeah.
I got
that's
lucky.
easy. And on that same level, Nick,
Mhm.
Satan.
Goes with one of the 7 deadly sins.
It goes with either gluttony, lust, envy, sloth, greed, or wrath.
Wrath.
Yes.
All right.
Nice.
Beelzebub, Jonathan. It goes with
Mm,
either gluttony, lust, envy, sloth, or greed. Beelzebub.
gluttony.
Good job, Jonathan.
Really?
dude? Nice.
Okay,
You know
Nick.
why? Because in a lot of like Warhammer 40K and like all of these like weird fantasy stuff, whenever they show Beelzebub, if it's like a character in a fantasy thing, they're usually like Jabba the Hutt type.
Oh wow. Okay.
So I think that's probably what
Interesting. Okay.
What a theologian.
I know. Yeah. Jonathan Goss, author of the Heavenly Realms series of angelic warfare fiction novels and
Video game.
autodidactic theologian. I am an expert on theology, therefore you should buy all my books. I get everything from Warhammer 40K.
Okay, Nick. Asmodeus. Lust, envy, sloth, or greed. No, we didn't. We didn't. Yeah, lust, envy, sloth, or greed,
Asmodeus.
or Astaroth. But that's
I'm gonna say lust.
yes.
Yep.
Good
Interesting.
job, Nick.
Yep. Thank you.
Good job, Nick. Okay, Jonathan.
Yes.
Leviathan, envy, sloth, or greed?
Greed.
Wrong.
Really? Oh,
No.
interesting. Okay.
Okay, Nick.
Sloth.
No.
No.
Envy.
Envy.
So
Really?
nobody gets
For
that.
Leviathan.
Yep.
Okay.
See, I figured Leviathan would be greed because of like the correlation to smog from The Hobbit.
I
So
don't know.
Leviathan is envy.
Envy.
I wonder why. That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Which I almost had the prize to be the golden scepter of the dragon head Leviathan, which I saw at the truck stop. which
That's
was like
awesome.
A walking cane with a dragon head and a little silver bowl in his mouth.
Man.
But I wouldn't dare
probably-
to spend that kind of money on
Where
the Jokers.
was this and how much was it?
Was it the TA
It's like
truck stop?
$30. It was it was a scepter of a golden dragon with a clear ball crystal thing in its teeth,
This
red
sounds
eyes.
so rad.
But it's $30, and y'all definitely ain't worth $30 for this stupid game.
I mean, that's
Okay.
fair.
The next one is Belphegor,
Belphegor.
sloth or greed. Just guess one.
Whose turn is it?
Yours.
Oh, dang. Let's say greed.
Nope.
Oh.
So Jonathan, sloth or greed,
Yeah, sloth.
Yeah. Yeah.
and Joe and Nick gets the last one. Mammon,
Yeah.
Greed.
greed.
Yeah.
Now, see, Mammon would have been a good gimme to lead in with, because
Yeah.
people always talk about like, you cannot serve God and Mammon.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's Jonathan got 4, Nick got 3. Okay, lightning round, and then we're
Ooh,
done.
Theology degree.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I have to do this one.
My name's Nick, and I wrote the book about Babylon and technology.
And I don't even have an iPhone.
I wrote
don't.
Unplugging Babel, and yeah, I have a theology degree.
Okay, there was a great famine in the land. The king was walking along the wall, and he saw a woman, and she was trying to get his attention. He said, "What's your problem?" And he said, "What ails you? What troubles you?" And she talked about how hungry they were. And he said, "What do you want to do about it?" She said, "Let us eat your son, and then tomorrow you can eat my son." The king said, "Okay." So they boiled the king's son. They ate his son.
Wow.
And then the next day, they went to her and wanted to eat her son. But this happened.
Is this my question? I think this is Jonathan's question. It's his turn, right? I'm pretty sure.
Well, you got
You may
the
have got
last.
the-
You got the last one because you got Mammon. So we'll shoot this one to John.
Gosh, man. Man, do you know? 'Cause I don't know.
So
I've
they
never-
so he ate it. He boiled his son alive, and they ate his son.
Right.
And
And
then
it came time for her to
came time
sacrifice
for
her
her,
son
Right.
with
and-
cannibalism. She
but
she
she-
smuggled his son out of the city.
good enough. She hit his son.
Yeah.
She hit her son.
Yeah.
Good enough. That's a
Wow.
3. That's a 3.
Wow. Dang.
Okay, here comes the.
Did you base the number of questions and the sucker to question
Jonathan's
ratio off
winning.
of the
He's gonna
quantity of
choose the prize.
pops?
No, I have no idea. If we run out, we run out.
That'd be really smart. if we
Okay,
did.
Nick. Here's the question about it.
Okay.
The necromancer.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
The king went to see the necromancer because he wanted her to bring up
Mhm.
an old person from the
Mhm.
dead.
Yeah, yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
So she did, and she saw the ghostly figure in the robe.
Right, right,
It came up,
right,
and he asked this figure about his future.
right.
And the figure, what did the figure say to him? What would the figure say his punishment was for asking him instead of not asking God?
Well, the figure was Samuel,
Correct.
and
He
he
gets something
said
for
that
Nice.
he would die in battle with his sons that day against the Philistines.
Right. Exactly.
Yep.
Because he
and that did happen.
because he went to the soothsayer and
Yep.
not to God.
Yep.
Good job. That's
Yep.
a 3. Okay, I think that's it for the 3s. We're gonna do a lightning round and we're done.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna
on the suckers down here.
I'm gonna say it real fast, and then first person to answer it.
Oh, nice.
And these
Okay.
are all like ones.
How many are there?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, game show music. Ready?
Ready?
Hit it.
Let's do this. Go.
Who wrestled with the angel?
Jacob.
when the apostles were imprisoned by the high priest, at what time of the day did the angels release them?
Midnight.
How many angels are given trumpets in Revelation?
6, 7.
What does the word... Oh, I already asked that one. That's for Jonathan. How many angels appeared and ascended with Jesus to heaven?
2.
Yes. Jonathan.
Nice job.
Who was the first person recorded in the Bible to be visited by an angel? Now, this is a multiple choice. So when I'm done reading the last name, first person to say it. And you ready? Here it is. Abram, Sarah, Adam, Hagar.
Abram.
Jonathan?
Adam.
No, neither of you are correct. It's Hagar.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Before Abram? Oh, wow. That's
And
before
that's-
Sodom and Gomorrah?
No. Hagar's back with Abram.
Yeah, I know.
Before Lot.
Okay. No. I think-
And so ends
I
our
challenge.
Ding, ding,
Halloween
ding.
I
Bible
challenge.
game.
I challenge.
Nice.
Jay Reese is with me on Abram. On that. But that's all right. Yeah, cool. Awesome. Yeah, we're not. I mean,
That was awesome, Beach. Good job.
that was fun.
Count up your suckers. Let's see who gets
All right.
to choose the champion.
All right, we're
key
going to
ring.
count. We're going to put the camera on BJ while we count.
Give me your sucker. You can have this. The open assist gun keychains, which is cool, by the way. Or they can have this, the can opener 1911 that says, "I do not call 911."
Okay.
How many? Oh, Jonathan's good. Yeah.
Including the one that I have in my hand.
Well, I mean, if you won it, did you win that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I won it with my talents.
Well, then you include it.
I won that with my talents.
Nick?
Including the one I have in my hand, I have 30.
31.
Oh!
31.
Oh,
Nice.
Jonathan.
done. Well
Choose
done.
the one that you want.
All right, let's see.
The
Knife for sure. Yeah, red knife.
There you are.
Yeah.
Cool. Is this mine? Yeah, dude. Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
man.
Fantastic. This is perfect for the Tiki Lounge.
Yeah,
Nice.
baby.
Done, 911. Thank you, BJ.
Yay.
Dude, that was
awesome.
awesome. That was
Good
great.
job,
Great.
Thank you,
guys.
BJ.
Yeah.
That was really good, man.
That was
Yeah,
fun.
Jonathan
cool.
wins the gun knife,
By one.
wins the Bible quiz. Very good. It was
Chris
very
Caps-
close.
Chris Cap says bayonet gun. That's
Bayonet gun.
Very, very good. I'm gonna turn
Chris
that
Cap
up.
says Hagar before Abraham. I'm telling you. It was Hagar.
Yeah, he's probably he probably fact checked that. You're probably right. Yeah, you're probably right. I'll give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you. How about that?
I appreciate that.
Yeah. All right. Let me get our regular music back on here, and then we're gonna do the troll roast. Is that cool?
Troll roast.
Do some
Yeah.
troll roast.
Let's do it.
Let's do a little lo-fi. Get this going here. All right. So we have some absolutely delicious comments
Okay.
over the past month
Wonderful.
on a myriad of videos. First, all right. This first comment is by someone who calls themselves Merry Christmas 1700. And
Cool.
I don't know if this is a guy or a girl. I'm guessing it's a lady. She says, Merry Christmas says, none of these guys are humble. And I would agree.
Hey, man. I'm humble.
Hold on. What we got?
I'm humble.
Oh, the humility.
I brought my Grammy Awards because I'm so humble. So Christmas 1700, eat this. Eat this right here. That's my humility right there for you.
And if you put them up to your ear,
Mhm.
Like this,
Yeah.
I hear money. I hear lots of money rolling around in there.
That's
That's
so
awesome.
good. Jonathan actually responded to that post and said, "We're the most humble. Come on, we eat humble pie for breakfast."
Yeah.
Which is great.
Jeez, get alive.
Duh.
Let's see here. Oh, BJ, you'll like this one. At Thomas, where's the music, by the way? Do you guys hear any music?
No, sir.
We don't hear it on our end.
Being heard.
So dumb. So dumb. Anyway, I'll leave it there. At Thomas Pace DZ3KR says, I lean more towards Donald Trump being the Antichrist. Fits scripture to a T.
Oh man,
I know you'd agree with that, but can you explain why it fits scripture to a T?
I mean, there's a lot of things about it that does.
All right. Lay some on me. Lay it on me. Let our viewers hear what it is. I'm going to turn this back on.
Oh man, I could go on, but I'll just hit some.
Yeah.
You know, obviously the chapter 45 of Isaiah, him being compared to Cyrus, which the Israelites, people in Israel, they're the ones that do that. They have a coin with his name, with his face and Cyrus's face on the coin. They also have a coin with him underneath that says, and he built the temple of Jerusalem, and he rebuilt the temple of Jerusalem, just like Cyrus. Okay, and that's pretty scriptural.
But does scripture say that the Antichrist will rebuild the temple?
No. But there will be another temple.
No, I think there will be.
Yeah, of course.
Yep. Interesting. Okay. All right.
So his building, 666 feet high by the architect, not by the measurement. When he built it, it's on the 66th floor. In the front of his building, you can see the triangle of what is it? The
Zelda.
goddess. It's got the 6 cross and 6 Zelda. He's got the 7 pillars going up the building.
Okay.
He's got Apollo in his.
Ooh, that's not good.
In his room, all over the ceiling. He's got Apollo stuff everywhere on his ceiling.
Okay.
Gold ceiling. He stood up in front of a forum not too long ago and said, if he's not president, we'll have World War III. And he is the only man who can stop World War III from happening.
Called it.
Boy, didn't he?
Yeah, called it.
Yeah.
There are multiple, and if I'd have been prepared, I could have done this, but there are multiple articles in Israel that people have written, rabbis and such, that claim that he is a Messiah-like figure.
Really?
Yes, and it's right there in black and white.
So who if he's the AC, who do you think that the prophet is? Who's his prophet? Who's the second beast?
Man, I don't know.
Interesting.
I would think Elon might be in there somewhere.
Elon? You think maybe Elon?
I don't know. I don't really know. The only thing about Trump that doesn't fit scripture to a T is so far his lineage is German. Under Frump or Grump, not Trump.
Really?
Yes. His lineage is German.
Interesting.
But think about, the Bible also says that the Antichrist will come in his own name. That's in scripture. Trump, trumpet, the Antichrist. There's a name for the Antichrist that says it means trumpet.
Really?
And I thought that was interesting.
That is interesting.
But it does say that.
Interesting.
How can you come in your own name? Hey, it's Trump, baby.
I don't know.
I'm still going to vote for him.
Yeah.
Antichrist or not, I'm voting for the guy.
Yeah. Vote now, suffer later.
Yeah.
Vote for the rapture. Vote for me.
Let's see. A humble stranger says Trump likes that scorpion on the frog story a little too much.
Yeah, seriously, right? No, but that's serious.
Yeah.
And he always sits with his, now this is, I'm not sure about this, but I've heard he always, I know he does. He always sits with his hand in an upside down triangle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah.
Every time. And did you know that he said, most people probably know this by that, but he said he never asked God's forgiveness.
Yeah.
What?
He said he doesn't feel like he needs it.
Yeah. They asked him, have you ever asked God
for
forgiveness? And he said, I don't.
That's Luciferian.
Because I don't ever look at it that way. Mm-hmm. He goes, I don't think I ever really have.
And he was talking about taking communion. He was like, yeah, I just think that, I just wake up every day and I try to do better than the day before. Yeah.
That's pretty interesting. And then he goes, but I have a great relationship with the Bible. I have a beautiful relationship.
My favorite book of the Bible is 2 Corinthians. That's a real quote.
Oh, yeah. I know. I saw
2 Corinthians.
But he's going to be, Mr. Evangelical, and he's going to say I've never asked for forgiveness. I don't ask for forgiveness.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
I mean,
wow.
you tell me that's not weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't know
weird.
That's
anybody that
Trump.
can say that.
You know?
Yeah, I'm
And
not
you know
down
what?
with
The
that.
evangelicals are like, okay, no problem.
Oh, I know. It's so
We're
funny.
okay.
I know.
He's still sent by Jesus to save us all.
And that's why he's the Antichrist, because he's gonna confound, people, Christians and Jews are all gonna think he's the savior.
He's probably going to have to be once the bombs start dropping.
Yeah.
All right, I'm moving on to the next comment. Nadine Pearson says, I've listened twice to Tim Cohen on your channel. Stern tone. The thing I find disturbing is when Tim mentions that the Queen or Prince Philip are resting in hell, that you laugh and think that's funny. First, there's no rest in hell, and it's a horrible place to end up, and not a laughing matter. It's encourageable.
I don't know which is funnier, them burning in hell or that comment. I don't
Well,
know.
your response is actually the best. Your response was, we get it,
We do.
but you're going to have to lighten up if you want to hang here.
Yeah, honestly.
You're gonna have to
Perfect
lighten up.
response.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really was good.
Perfect response.
It really was
Like,
good.
it's true. Like, we get it. You're right. But, like, dude, ease down, Ripley. These are jokes. You know?
At tab 207 says on the Mars Rocks videos,
Oh. Mars
says
rocks.
Mars is F and G.
That's
It's
my
F and G.
favorite.
Jonathan says,
That's funny.
comment of the month.
Yeah,
wins
comment of the month. Who was that?
Let's see, at tab 207.
At tab 207, you win comment of the
Yeah.
month, my friend.
At Peter-EJ5NC something. Peter says, the interviewer with the eyeglasses, what's this guy, is correct to mention Catholics don't believe in cremation. They bury their dead, i.e. the Roman Catholic Church forbids cremation. I only wanted to mention that because I was right about something when I was interviewing someone, and I knew something that they weren't quite sure about. I was pretty sure about that. So, I
Nick,
just
you
wanna
know
know-
lots of things.
yeah, useless things.
Yes,
That's why we do a YouTube channel. That's why we interview other people.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Ooh, this is a good one. Anton, I don't know how to pronounce
Who
this.
cares?
Antoniov, numbers, letters. Great show again. I really want to know her opinion about who she thinks is the Antichrist and why, according to the Bible. What's going on here?
I'm trying to give BJ a Tootsie Pop.
Yeah, but I'm too wide.
Okay, here. That's when you drop. Yeah,
Sorry,
okay,
Jonathan.
yes. So
Double
anyway,
vision.
someone was complimenting us. Someone watching the Jesse Zaboter episode wanted to know. First of all, she says great show, but she really wants to know
thank you.
Jesse's opinion on who she thinks the Antichrist is, according to the Bible. I think that's a great, fair question. There's a great discussion at that at the end of our last video.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Jonathan says she doesn't like to discuss it exactly, but she probably does have some solid insights. And then Peter, the guy that called out the eyeglasses interviewer, says, why doesn't she like to discuss it? After all, it is even the center. Is it even the center of her? Sorry, I'm reading. I'm at their mercy for how they write this. It is even the center of her Bible school indoctrinated eschatological theology? Question mark.
Wow. That's a
You know
lot
why
of-
people don't like talking about it? Because they don't want to be wrong.
Yeah.
So it's easier to say I know, but
Yeah.
I'm not saying.
Well, yeah, and Chris Cap says Robo Goss.
Oh, yeah,
with
Gabe.
the motorcycle clip.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Good
Gabe.
one, Gabe. Gabe was the first one to say that.
Yeah.
Robo Goss.
All I think when I see Jay in that helmet is RoboGoss Chips Patrol. Yep. I'm telling you, Gabe. Gabe, you probably
I can't
seen
believe
that
you're wearing
movie.
that visor down the whole video.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's great. Yeah, Gabe, you probably seen that movie, man. Highway to Hell, the one that I was talking about with the hell cop, dude. It's awesome. Gabe would love that movie.
And J. Reese Bradley. Yes, Trump was the one that said that.
Nice.
Yeah, there you go. Let's see. I remember all the teenage. Jeannie Nuts. That's her name.
Oh, come on.
Jeannie
stop.
Nuts says, I remember all the teenage girls at church reading the Twilight books, including the youth pastor's wife. No discernment. Remember when Vicky was talking about that?
Yeah.
Kind
What's
of
that?
yeah, Twilight.
Yeah.
A lot of parents talk about how like their kids shouldn't watch Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Or their kids shouldn't do
Whatever.
all that stuff.
Right, whatever.
Well, Twilight was an interesting. Vicky was talking about some of the elements in the Twilight series and how the book ends, and it's all very like cannibalistic and sexual.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like really satanic at the end.
Mhm.
And Jeannie was just commenting that she remembers teenage girls at church reading the Twilight books, including the youth pastor's wife, who I'm sure was raving about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and how that can kind of lead someone down a dark path.
Mm-hmm.
What is your opinion on that?
Well, you know, sometimes those youth pastors will do anything just to get a connection, make the kids feel like they're connected to them. So, but you know what? The truth is, she probably loved it, and you know, she should probably address it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, you know, we need to worry more about our kids being taught about stuff they shouldn't be taught about in school.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Behind our back when we have no control.
Yep.
You know, parents can jerk their kids out of Sunday school if they want to, but you can't jerk kids out of public school.
Yep. Agreed. Jay Reese says the Twilight author is Mormon. Fun fact.
No, is it really?
Didn't know that. Didn't know, according to Jay Reese.
That
Yep.
explains
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
Stephanie Meyer,
That explains a lot.
Is that who it is?
Mormon housewife.
See, Jonathan knows
Uh-huh.
everything. He remembers everything. He's a walking Wikipedia.
Gave it a really funny comment. There's this: read with me or there will be trouble. Like RoboCop.
Let's see. Hey, W. Gans.
Gans.
Obligatory algorithm comment generated with neither artificial nor natural intelligence. Thank you, sir.
Gans,
Thank you, sir.
coming
Shout out
in.
to you. And one of my favorites,
Talk to the Gans.
comment by Boo Lighting Studios.
Oh, nice.
I thought I was a conspiracy theorist before watching this video. That was intense. I think I just leveled up.
Which video was that?
I don't know. I didn't grab it. I think it's the one. No, I think it's the one with. I think it was Vicky Joy.
You probably Boo
Yeah,
Lighting
Vicky Joy.
Boo Lightning Studios. You're in the chat. Let us know which video that was. We think it was the Vicky Joy Anderson video we did last week. But if it's not, correct us.
I wasn't here for that one.
We're honored, by the way.
Dude, BJ, you missed out. Vicky Joy was so good.
Yeah, Vicky's cool, man. You would have liked Vicky. We'll have her back.
Yeah.
You would have liked Gary too. Gary's fun, man. We had a great
I
time.
think I would.
We had a great time with old GW.
Okay, I'm going to share my screen on this one.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Right here. Funny how this horse, you know what, is located in one little spot.
What?
Yeah. I
I don't get it. What
yeah.
am I missing?
Well, we get these comments often. It's funny how we can find all this garbage located on one channel, basically. People just want to drop in. Notice the anonymous handle there.
Oh, of
Jonathan
course.
says, commenting on videos you don't like only helps them get more reach. I recommend wiping the tears from your eyes and going elsewhere to spread your guile. Actually, I think I typed that one.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah,
that
that's
sounds
me.
like you.
Yeah. And then he commented back and called me a pedophile.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
A pedophile?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Man.
usually the go-to move for
He must be
The-
super
the-
liberal.
the low testosterone vibing subset. Like I got kicked
Crazy.
off a dating app last month for telling a chick that she was probably
Oh,
being
no.
a little hypocritical for being kind of chunky but demanding that any guy that she dates be super fit and go to the gym all the time.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah,
We got
and like
kicked off?
oh yeah, and like one of the but it didn't. It took like 2 exchanges for her to go to the pedo insult.
It wasn't ChristianMatch.com, was it?
It was plenty of fish, you know. Christian mingle.
Don't
Yeah.
push that button on me.
Oh no. No.
I mean, to be fair, I was on Fatties for Boombalatties. So, you know.
What's happening right now? What in the world's going on now?
Hilarious.
Oh,
Hilarious.
so Marlena, sorry,
Mhm.
says discovered you guys from watching your interview with one Mr. Derek Gilbert.
Oh, nice. Derek's coming back, by the way,
Yeah, a couple
unless he sees this.
November.
I think he's coming back in November. I think we have
November?
him. I think he's maybe slated to be our next guest.
Yeah,
Close to
possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, stay
Awesome.
tuned or become a Patreon. and
She
look at
also
our
says
schedule.
y'all are great and hilarious and should have way more subs.
Oh,
Thank you, and I agree we should.
Honestly, yeah. I think we've been ratioed into oblivion. I mean, because like the numbers, I hate saying this because it sounds like churlish and like, kind of resentful, but truly like the amount of effort we put into this and the amount of like effort that Nick has put into it, especially with all this stuff, like we really should be 10 to 100 times larger than we are.
Yeah, I totally agree.
know?
I totally agree.
Few technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. Stand by.
It's ironic that happens.
I know,
right
that's
when
what it's like. Few technical. Oh.
Yeah.
That's God telling me
No.
to shut up. You know what? I stand by it.
Here's this one. This is from Edith Fox. I think this is on. The Tim Cohen video.
Mm-hmm.
Tim
Cohen of Mars.
I think it's Antichrist and a cup of tea.
Hmm.
Philip said the poor should not have children. Oh, she's talking about Prince Philip.
Oh, okay.
Prince Philip said the poor should not have children in or be allowed to, and he wanted to come back as a virus. He was told to keep his mouth shut because we might catch eye on how we are being milked by them. To which he replied, "Punctuation is your friend."
Dude, honestly, if you could at least just throw me some commas in there to break up those thoughts.
To Edith's credit, she says, "Haha, don't know what that word means."
No,
She did.
she did not
Yeah.
say that.
She did. She
oh
did.
my gosh.
Which I appreciate.
Yeah,
I
that's
I
appreciate
mean,
That's
points for
cute.
honesty. You know.
That's cute.
Let's see.
That's
Here.
cute.
Yeah, let's see. We got more. Really gets me upset. This is from Quasier 3. Really gets me when people question your faith because you aren't acting perfectly to their standards of how they think you should act as a Christian.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, we don't get the Barbie Ken doll download that helps us to say and do the perfect thing in every situation. We don't get the Bible download either. Got to read it and do your best every day. I suddenly feel the urge to hang my phone on the wall, maybe wrap myself up in the cord for comfort. The world has become a cruel, judgmental place.
Who was that?
Quasier 3.
Quasier 3.
Somebody needs a safe space. Quick.
Tip of the hat to you, my friend.
Yeah, tip
Honestly.
of the hat. Yep. And then you said, well said. And then someone named Liz Jackson said, that's so true. I really appreciate how real you guys are. Just being who God made you to be. Love that.
That was nice.
Yeah, it was very nice.
Farts
Very,
and
very
all.
nice. What else we got? Oh, this one's really bad. I wonder if I can just. I'm gonna just. You know what? I'm just gonna put this whole thing up here.
Okay, I see it.
See if I can. This one says, "Shut the f up." How long did you waste? How long did you waste with your stupid intro? WT. I like our intro. I think our intro's great.
Yeah.
You sound like a couple of fools.
I could've
No
told you
argument
that.
there.
I mean,
Yeah. Fair.
Do you think people just want to listen to you talk about nothing and make stupid, pointless jokes?
You mean like you are right now?
And then they called us a duck bass.
An F-ass.
Yeah.
Dude, I forgot about that curse word that curse phrase on the end there. That's what that's
That
one of my
was
favorites.
awesome.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I gotta remember that for work.
Well, I think we should probably maybe just tell you a couple more of stupid, pointless jokes. I got a couple.
Do it.
Let's do this in honor
Joke
of.
time.
Let's do this in honor
Joke
of.
time.
Who is this? Stardust Freedom Journey 1001.
Yes.
This is for
May
you.
you live long and
Stardust Freedom
prosper.
Journey. Let's see. I told you them. Oh, BJ. Why don't witches have babies?
I don't know.
Because their husbands have crystal balls.
I actually have crystal balls if you want to. If we're going there.
Abracadabra, baby. All right.
That's really good.
I saw an interesting statistic that in 1900, the year 1900, Dracula survived by drinking the blood of virgins. In 2022, Dracula dies of hunger.
That's good.
I liked it. I liked it. Let's see. One last
Dracula's
one.
over there like female virgins. Female virgins.
Chris Cap says, "Go shards."
Go shards, baby.
All right, last joke. Why can't the ghost have any children?
I don't know why.
He has a Halloweenie.
I love it.
Oh, I hope our beloved guests don't see this. Please come back. This is just our
I
this is
love
our
it.
monthly thing.
Beautimus.
All right. You know what? I want to wrap it up for Troll Roast. I have other comments, but they're not as good.
Mhm.
I want to get to your special thing.
Which one?
This one.
we
We got a special thing.
Okay. Yeah.
We
Yeah.
should probably. I'll let you explain.
So, we have been sitting on this idea for probably 3 months now, I think.
Yeah. We have 3 months. How long have you been in Spring Hill now?
Like a month, maybe a month and a half.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like
So at least
6
2 months
weeks.
then. 2 to 3 months. Nick and I have, we've known about our eldest brother BJ
Uh-oh.
moving down to Spring Hill with us, downgrading to the realm of the land of the poors, and
Oh my
love
God.
that.
No, what is happening?
and
This isn't
so
another statue of me.
like 2 or 3 months ago, Nick and I decided we were going to write welcome letters to our eldest brother in honor of, because we're so grateful that he's down here with
no.
us. And Nick we were going to do 2 different types of things. Like Nick had a special kind of flavor of letter that he was going to write, and then I had a special kind of flavor of welcome letter that I was going to write. And we originally wanted to do this on BJ's first live stream, but like I had typed mine up and I didn't save it or take a picture of it. I had just typed it on a typewriter and then I lost it.
That day
yes, and I had
Mhm.
just totally, and then I just totally reorganized the entire garage thing, set up in here, moving stuff around,
Mhm.
and it got misplaced. I'm guessing it's my fault.
It got put in let's see, I should be able to grab this. I put it in this book, and I totally forgotten about it, probably just to get it out of the way, but I put it in this book called Truthache by Mike Jeffries. Mike Jeffries.
Mike Jeffries. Thank you for that. By the
Yeah,
way.
thank you. Mike Jeffries actually watches the channel, and he's an author like us, and he sent us a couple of copies of his book. So yeah, check out Truthache. It's probably available on Amazon. I'm not sure, but Mike Jeffries is the author.
Okay.
So
oh my God,
this is my letter, my welcome letter to BJ.
Gotta let him see your eyes though while you do it, man. Oh
For the
yeah,
full
there it is. There it is.
loving
Yes,
effect.
Yes.
Here, we'll go ahead
Yes.
and I'll even.
Oh my God. Just don't kneel down and hand me something.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
Cool haircut, by the way. I just saw that.
Thanks.
Thanks, man. Should I go hat or no hat?
They're gonna love that on Bomba Ladies.
I don't know. You want to do with the hat?
Yeah.
Do with the hat.
Because BJ brought the hat over, so it's even better
Oh yeah.
since BJ brought the hat over if I do it with the hat.
Humble Stranger says, "What sort of purple drink are they drinking?" Irish coffee. Coffee. Irish
Irish
roast.
roast.
Irish roast.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. So
Starbucks.
my
I'm drinking Starbucks.
I'm drinking Starbucks.
At your speed.
So mine is in the vein of a Civil War veteran writing his newly betrothed wife back home.
Think Clark Gable's Sound of Music.
Yeah,
Owner
Yeah.
of a plantation, just come back from war.
Am I
Yeah.
the newly betrothed?
you'll
wife?
find out.
You
Oh
are.
my God. Okay.
My dearest Benjamin, my, how the years have been cruel in the absence of your company. I have been a vagabond in these dark and savage lands known as Spring Hill to ruffians and rubes alike. We're only 2 sentences in.
Oh Lord.
Bereft of your gingerly presence, my heart has ached as a lone wolf wandering these wild woods forlorn. howling at a pale moon in the shadow of the valley of death. Like the lost tribes of Israel, I have wandered as a penniless Jew in the wilderness, alone and unrequited of your Philadelphia. To hear on the sweet summer winds of your blissfully violent return to my proximity swells my soul with pride and thunders blood to my withered extremities. How my spirit doth leap for tearful joy at the thought of my reunion. My spirit flutters like a newly erected butterfly, fresh from the cocoon of your niggardly isolation from my life. My senses alight with the fiery anticipation of your warm, supple, freckled embrace. My mind races like the chariots of Rome at the thought of your measured, coffee-stained halitosis. How I long for the day of our glorious reunion, like Jacob and Esau in the prodigal rejuvenation. Yours eternally, Jonathan.
Oh yes. Oh, I feel a
P.S.
plaque coming on.
No homo.
Woo!
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
brother. That
Thank
was
you,
very
sir.
good.
Thank you,
I am
everyone.
honored. Gosh,
I
that
wanted
is
to read that to you
golly,
forever.
that is so
Dude,
fun.
I've been sitting on that for a very poor choice of words. I have been holding that in the wings
Dude,
for
that's awesome.
at least like 2 months.
Well done. Well done. Well done.
Genius.
Let's
Genius.
see. Let me check the time here. We've been about an hour and a half in. We're getting close.
Mhm.
I don't have anything else planned other than if you guys want to talk about any current events
Oh yeah.
or anything going on this week, anything interesting.
What scares you? What scares you more? The election next year, or what's happening in the Middle East?
Man, they're kind of intertwined for me.
Yeah.
Honestly, oh gosh.
I know, right? Because like they both come with their hazards.
Yeah. Honestly, the election, because I know it's probably not going to go the way we need it to go, and the way we need it to go could go a long way to resolve what's going on over there.
Yeah.
I think ultimately that is going to
That's a good
get a
point.
lot bigger and a lot worse. That's my opinion. What about you, Beach?
I don't think I don't think the election is going to happen soon enough to stop anything.
You know,
That's a good point.
Even if the Antichrist gets in there, like we hope. I don't.
that sounds so awful.
Doesn't that sound terrible?
It does. Hey, by the way, real quick, I wanted to give
Oh
a
yeah!
shout out
To Chris
Chris
Caps.
Caps.
$5 super chat.
Dude,
Yeah,
thank
Chris,
you so
good
much.
job, buddy.
That's awesome. He says, when this type of stream happens, it's like the Halloween Resurrection movie. It's live, but a lot of spooky happens. Sir.
That's awesome, Chris. Thank you,
man.
buddy.
We really
Thank you
appreciate
for taking
that.
care of
Thank
us.
you.
You too can send us super chats as well as super thanks. You can also become a patron and pay us every month for, Well, actually, to be honest with you, it's actually a pretty good deal. Like our Patreon's pretty good. Like
Yeah.
it's merch, coffee mugs, stickers, signed copies of our books.
Can I mention something, by the way?
Yeah,
Can I
go
mention
for
this?
it. Yeah.
Okay. So I know you guys have heard me talk about the book that's coming out. Jay Reese has actually read, kind of a second revision of it. I have all of my edits and revisions done. I'm hitting publish day after tomorrow on Halloween.
Sweet.
Unplugging Babel. It will be on Amazon. It's about $7.99, $8.
Nice.
But if you're a patron, I'm going to give it to you for $3 plus shipping. I'll send you a signed copy. So
Ooh, I want
if
one.
that interests you, if you're a patron and that interests you,
He didn't offer me that deal.
just send me a message and tell
I
me where you
want
live.
one.
U.S. only, but send me a message and tell me where you live, and I'll send you a signed copy. I'm really excited about this, and I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say about it and what you guys think of it. But it is a biblical treatise of digital counterculture and a call to action for families and churches.
Yeah.
It is a manifesto.
So proud, Nick.
Thanks, man.
So proud of you.
I'm excited about it. So
PJ.
go to the Patreon.
Yeah.
Patreon.com/the Gosslings. Sign up at any level.
Yeah.
and I'll send you a copy.
And like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell and notification, and then share this video on
Yeah.
like social media. Honestly, we do some really amazing interviews with some very, very talented luminaries in their field, and like they just never get any views, man. It drives me crazy.
I know.
Like Stephen Pressfield. Our Stephen Pressfield interviews are gold, not because of us, but because Steve actually spends time with us. Usually like at least an hour, and yeah, man, dude, you gotta watch those Stephen Pressfield interviews if you're creative, or if you're a writer or whatever. Even if you're not, if you're just a person who feels like there's something missing in your life that you can't bust through the resistance, the blockage of. Dude, those interviews are golden. And if you are one of those people who gets that kind of thing, send it to friends and family. I really, really wish I could get the word out on our interviews with Steve, because they're criminally underwatched.
Criminally underwatched is exactly right. And if you're, like you said, a creative, but especially a writer,
Mm-hmm.
the videos just on our channel with Stephen Pressfield is what, about 6 now?
Yeah.
Just that, it is a master class.
Oh my gosh. He went through the whole fool's cap method.
Yeah.
In not our last one, but I think the one before that maybe. And the fool's cap method is this amazing tool for blocking out, like brainstorming how to write your novel and what to do with, or anything, starting a business.
I want to watch that.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so great.
Good. Yeah.
And he had broken it
send me
up
the
over
link.
like 10 or 15 videos on Instagram over like months. And then in our interview with him, he didn't hold back the secret
He went
sauce.
through the whole thing.
He went through the whole thing.
Yeah.
You want to talk about being honored.
Yeah, I definitely want to see that.
Cool.
And if you're a fan of the Heavenly Realms novels, which like you're not, but like there's probably one person out there who is.
There are more than one.
So Stephen
Sure.
Pressfield's my favorite novelist. He's my favorite writer. I think he's the best
He's
writer.
phenomenal.
He's absolutely the best living author. And yeah, so if you like anything that I've ever written, he is 100% the inspiration.
Well, he
behind
wrote
this stuff.
Legend of Bagger Vance.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep. Sure did.
You can't be shabby in writing stuff like that.
Legend of Bagger Vance, The War of Art. The War of Art got him on Oprah, Joe Rogan, and he's been making the podcast circuit here lately. So you could, like, Pete Holmes. He was on Pete Holmes' show not too long ago. That was really good. Yeah, dude. Yeah, just Stephen Pressfield's the man. And he'll be coming back in December to talk about his new book, The Daily Pressfield.
Yep.
So
I'm excited about that.
we're really jazzed.
Can't wait to get a copy.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So I kind of got us off track with the whole book announcement thing. We were talking about what's scaring us most about kind of what's coming up. A lot of people in the chat are saying Middle East, World War III, atomic bombs scare me.
Mm-hmm.
All those things scare me too.
Yeah.
Because even if it's contained and it's overseas, we're gonna feel it at least in our economy.
Yeah.
Big time. And it's already, it's primed for a grand
On
we're
grand
gonna be
descent.
down slalom
Yeah.
real quick.
30
as
degrees
it
down
is.
bubble.
I just wonder how I'm not going to, I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm a little pleasantly surprised so far of Biden's stance in this whole thing.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it's going to probably change.
Do you think he's going to change his stance on stuff?
Well, he's trying to win an election. So probably not.
Probably not. Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah.
He's just going to do what he can do to try to stay out of some major conflict.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I don't think it's, right now it's, even here, it's, getting, kind of rough.
Yeah.
So.
Well, did you see the good news that Mike Judas Pence dropped out of the race?
Oh, gosh.
Sayonara, sucker.
I was worried there for a minute.
I was worried he was
Yeah,
going to
that's
stay in the race and keep sucking up all those other candidates' air.
kidding.
You know what's funny about like this whole situation with Israel and Palestine? It has made for like the weirdest, strangest bedfellows, because like on the pro-Israel side, you have, a lot of conservatives, a lot of Christian Zionists, neocons, veterans, a lot of people, patriotic people. And then you have like sort of the milquetoast liberals who are like, well, the Jews are like, a minority. And so minorities are protected classes, and they're both like, normally they're enemies,
Yeah.
but they're both on the same side.
And the liberal elite.
And a liberal elite.
They're
Mhm.
like, we're not hiring any of those Harvard graduates
Mhm.
in our billion-dollar company because they're crazy. And you know, you're right. It makes for very strange bedfellows.
And then on the anti is, or at least the not pro Israel side, you have all of these like idiot college kids out there holding Hamas rallies. And it's like, you bunch of ding dongs. Like, do you understand that, like, if Hamas actually had a foothold here, you would be thrown off of the top of a building
Yeah.
in a heartbeat?
I love that the sign
Yeah.
The LGBT.
Yeah, for Palestine. You know, they kill those people over there.
Yeah.
And all the women's rights stuff where, you know, women don't have a whole lot
Well,
of rights.
Yeah, well, in Philadelphia, it was in Philadelphia. They had a march for Palestine, like a rally, and there were some LGBTQ. John Heller was talking about this. No, not John Heller. It was Jack Hibbs, Pastor Jack Hibbs, and he was saying this LGBTQ group grabbed their flag and went out and marched with the pro-Palestinian, demonstrations, and they got beat up and chased off.
By who?
By the people doing the pro-Palestinian march, because they were all like kind of
We don't want you
radical Muslims.
Yeah.
And like they didn't do their research. Like they're the people that throw gays off of buildings.
Yeah.
I know.
They should have maybe
end up in camps.
maybe do a quick Google search.
Yeah. It's
Before
just so
before you pull
dumb.
your rainbow flag out.
And so, like, those people are on
You know?
the same, like, not pro-Israel side as, like, the uber patriotic, constitutional, conservative, like, trad chad Christian crowd.
Yeah.
Who's like, yeah, the whole Zionist thing, so it's like, and the Muslims. It's like they're like all these, like, it is just like landed people on all these different sides of the aisle, and it's like there's a war that's breaking out, and everybody's got to choose sides. You're like, wait, this guy's over. It's like, you know what? It's like that scene in one of my favorite movies, The Rocketeer. When
That's
they're
a great
all
movie.
fighting
Great
the
movie.
Dude, The Rocketeer's so good. Like, if you
Great movie.
out there,
The
if you have not
music.
shown The Rocketeer to your kids, if your kids like Indiana Jones, Rocketeer, great movie, very sweet movie. But there's that scene towards the end when they're all fighting the Nazis, and the cops or the FBI guys who have been chasing after the jetpack the whole time are like shooting next to Paul Sorvino's character, who's the mob boss, and they're both shooting at the Nazis, and they stop and they look at each other and they look back, and Paul Sorvino's like, I may not make an honest dollar, but I'll be damned if I'm gonna let a bunch of Nazis take over this country. So it's like that's the world we live in.
Yeah, that's it. That is it.
Oh, speaking of mob boss, can we do mob boss HOA?
Oh yeah. So this is we were just after a video one night after an interview, we were sitting around talking, and I was telling him about some HOA woes that I had.
Oh gosh.
We have this inspector, this miserable, self-loathing, Karen.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That drives through every once in a while. And our HOA dues are like nothing, practically every month.
Yeah.
We just keep the HOA corporation alive because we're required to by law.
Mm-hmm.
And for a long time, it's been like, this is great. We have an HOA, but it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
So we're great. Well, there's a new, very zealous employee at the management company that's been driving through. And she got me for my weeds being too long, little bit of mold on the side of the house, just all this stuff.
Yeah, so we were just like,
I'll let you go from there.
we were laughing about like what it would be like if instead of Nick, she had like rolled up on like some sort of Tony Soprano type,
You go out and just talk to her.
Yeah, and he just goes out and
Hey,
he's like, "Hey, well, what you doing there?
you live in this neighborhood?
You driving your car around? Where's your husband? Is he working? He makes you drive the car. He makes you work.
What kind of car is this? Mercury Cougar?
Yeah, was it? Yeah.
Hey, didn't they pull one of those out of the lake last
Yeah,
week?
what kind of trunk space does that got? I see boy, you're riding up on people's lawns, checking out their houses. It's a good thing you do, I mean, dangerous, I'm just saying, there's a lot of crazy people out there, I mean, you never know what you're gonna run into. I'm surprised your husband lets you do that, you're packing any heat in
You
that
are
car,
married, right? You
Yeah,
are
I mean,
married,
you are
right?
married, right?
No? Oh.
No? Oh, interesting. Okay, but you got kids though.
I knew
I mean, I
someone
see
who
the-
wasn't married once.
Yeah. I see the elementary bumper sticker on the back of your car, so you must got kids.
Oh, Granville
know?
Elementary. Your kids
Yeah.
go there?
Yeah, interesting. My kids went there too. I mean, they're in high school now, but you should bring your kids over sometime since you know where I live now. You should come over. Our kids should hang out. Get to know each other. I mean, you're a single mom. It's a very vulnerable position you're in. I mean, you should probably keep some heat in that car. Maybe a pistol or something. Something to protect yourself. There are a lot of crazy people out here, is what I'm saying. You got no idea. I mean, it's just you could run into a lot of what?
If only.
Oh,
If only someone would walk up to her and just put their arms on the window and do that. So, I noticed you come through here a lot.
I noticed you
Thank
riding
you.
through
It's a
here
very
a lot.
dangerous thing to drive through this, especially by these houses right here that you're in front of. Some very dangerous people.
yeah. I mean,
over
you
there.
never know who you're
I'm really
talking
glad
to.
that you're coming through.
I appreciate you being out here and keeping us all, keeping things in line for our property values. I really appreciate that, because I got a lot of stress in my life. And what's that? Yeah, my grass is a little high. You see, I got some weeds around my
That's what that
Around
last
my-
HOA inspector
my
said
flower bed.
before his unfortunate accident where he was run over
Yeah.
twice.
I'm just no. Those aren't weeds. No, that's a special type of Japanese grass. It's called katana grass. Yeah, it's
Named
katana
after the
grass.
knives.
Named after the knives that the samurai
I just
used.
don't want
The
to
ones
think.
that chopped up my grandpappy in the war.
In full transparency, right? I don't have any skeletons in my closet.
Mm-mm.
The bodies haven't decayed yet.
Yeah, I mean the body's got to rot first for it to be a skeleton. But you know that. I mean, you seem smart. You probably took biology. But that katana grass. I mean, why do they call it katana grass? You've never heard of that before? Oh yeah, no, it's because each blade is like a blade of a katana, and they say that you can't cut it because if you cut it, that's like the soul of a samurai sword leaving, So it's very
cursed grass.
it's very
you don't want to cut this grass.
It's very delicate. It's a Japanese import. My cousin Vinny, who works down at the docks, he's got some special runs on some bonsai trees and some others. And it's good for me because my doctor says, I need something like that, like a Zen garden to meditate, because I got a lot of anger, and I just want to hurt some people, but I got my katana grass.
But I'm really glad you came through my neighborhood.
Yeah,
to tell
but
me my
I'm
grass
glad
is
to
too
meet you,
long.
and tell me about I'm glad we got to talk about my katana grass because it could help you with your anger levels too if you ever have that. Because I bet you got a stressful job, it's very unsafe, you're vulnerable, single mother, probably live in the neighborhood. Your kids go to that elementary
You live in
school.
Adams County. Yeah, nice place. Nice
Yeah.
place,
Lord,
Adams County. I've been up
You know,
there
not a
few
lot of
times.
houses in Adams County, but every now and then one might catch on
I'm
fire.
about to slit
Yeah.
my wrist over here.
So,
It
related to
was like a 10-minute bit that Nick and I
yeah,
went
we just
on.
went on and on and on and on.
We've been trying to do it for months now.
Related to mobsters,
Mm-hmm.
the great debate, which Godfather movie 1, 2, 3. Is there a 4? There's not a 4.
There is a fourth.
It's kind of a mix of all the movies together,
really?
though, isn't it? They didn't make a continuation of anything.
No, not a continuation, but
Yeah.
it's the end of,
Yeah. What do you think is the best of the 3, the legitimate ones?
well, I mean, it's got to be number 1, man.
The OG.
I like the one with
No,
what's his name?
sorry.
Anthony Garcia in it, but 2, come on,
What?
2 is not the best.
2's the best one.
No, the acting in 1 is just
Oh, the acting one is good. The
Pristine.
acting in 2 is great.
Yeah.
Act 2. You don't like 2?
I do. I just like Brando.
Well, I mean, I can't blame you for that, but I don't know. I'm
2
a
is
2
good.
guy.
2 is good.
I'm a 2 guy.
2 is good. Not
Yeah.
gonna complain.
3, not so much.
No.
No.
3 is
Anyway,
the one with
Andy Garcia.
yeah, and Sophia Coppola, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I've never seen any of them.
That's the
Really?
one where they pull me back in.
Yeah, that's right.
Every time
Yeah.
I try to get
Yeah.
out, they pull me back in.
Yeah.
With all that katana grass.
No, it's got to be number 2.
But
Yeah,
I mean,
I've always
It's got
heard
Robert
2
De
as
Niro
well.
and Al Pacino.
well, number 1 has that.
No, it doesn't.
Hmm.
Robert De Niro is not in Godfather 1.
Oh, he's not.
No.
I thought that's where they did the history.
No,
Okay, so that was 2.
that one's 2. The one with the history is number 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't think De Niro and Pacino have been in any other movie except Heat.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, they have.
Have they?
They were in a movie just recently, not recently, but a couple years ago, where they were both detectives working.
Well, up until that point, Heat was the first time they had been, I think, in the same. Like,
Yeah.
because Heat came
I
out.
just
in
saw
like
him.
the-
I just saw him in another movie. It's an
Interesting.
older movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
is
it
it?
doesn't predate Heat. You don't think?
No,
Right.
no, it doesn't predate Heat.
That was always like the big thing with Heat.
Hmm.
That was so
And then
cool.
there
Is
was
that like
the
they were in the same scene.
Irishman.
Yeah.
But yeah, none of that predates Heat.
Yeah.
Well, besides getting back to the news, besides Israel and World War III apparently being imminent, and Donald Trump not having a snowball's chance in the
Just-
next
I
election.
know. Yeah.
I don't know.
If there's anything else in the. I just don't.
Who's
They're
gonna?
not going to let him, dude. Oh, there goes our camera. Hold on. There's BJ.
Hey,
Sing and dance, brother.
the Antichrist.
There we go.
Trump, the man of perdition.
And we're back. All right. Other than that, I mean, there's been
Oh, here.
nothing else of substance in the news cycle except
I forgot.
Matthew
You
Perry.
need to be
dying.
holding a speaking skull.
Oh, do I hold I have to hold this when I talk?
Yeah, it's a speaking skull. I
I
forgot
don't know
about
if I have
this.
anything else
That's
to say.
nasty.
Do I have to hold it in front of my face when I talk?
I can't wait to mouth that to my
So
motorcycle.
evil looking.
Reminds me of that movie, The Ritual. Did you ever see The Ritual?
No.
Ooh, The Ritual.
Here, talk about it.
The Ritual is about, I think it's the right one, about the dudes that go on the camping trip and they get, caught up into this cult people right there. And they, wait a minute. No, I'm thinking of the one with the big monster dude. There's the big monster that comes like King Kong and eats the girls that the cult offers up to him. Or
Yeah.
the people that the cult offers up to him.
I have seen. I know. what
Oh,
you're talking about, yeah.
Midsummer.
No, that's
Not Midsummer?
That's a different one.
Okay. I
That's
didn't-
good too.
Is it?
No, this one is. I think this one's called The Ritual.
Oh.
You should go see it. It's got a big old one of these dudes in there, but it's like a big
Jay Reese says, "See, camping sucks."
yeah, camping does suck.
Yeah, J. Reese Bradley, BJ, and our dad were all in agreement. Camping sucks.
Camping sucks.
BJ, what's your in honor of Halloween? What's your favorite scary movie?
Well, it depends on favorite. I mean, what's the scariest movie I've ever seen?
Yeah.
It would be a cross between The Ring for me. The Ring.
Yeah,
that's-
The Ring's
that
pretty
scared
horrifying.
the friggin' poop out of me.
Mhm.
And then Exorcist, for whatever reason, Exorcist 3 scared me. I don't know why.
Mm.
Why
But my-
Exorcist 3?
Hmm?
Why Exorcist?
Because
3?
there was one scene that happened and I was by myself and nobody was around and that was it.
Ah,
I
okay.
pulled a Nick on that one. I just ran and I was hid somewhere.
Holy God.
But my favorite,
Doesn't do you any good to stick around.
well, that's true.
You got to do something. Take action. Run.
Yeah.
Like that time we saw The Sixth Sense when you were in college
Oh, that movie.
and
was
you
so
refused
scary.
to go back to your thing. You wanted to stay with me in the hotel room.
I mean,
You were
fair.
in-
I did. I was
college.
not going home.
Mhm.
Dude,
I don't know,
was
maybe-
not going home.
That might be, I mean, if you're talking about if that fits into scary movies, I like The Sixth Sense. I mean, I
Yeah.
thought that was pretty good.
The Sixth Sense and for whatever reason at the time, Blair Witch Project was super scary to me.
I don't know why, but that scared people. I don't-
Because it was just like someone was recording it on like a
Yeah, it
video
was the
camera out in
first
the
one of
woods.
those.
Yeah,
It was
it was kind of first to the field.
Yeah.
So to
What about
speak.
you, Jonathan?
Scariest movie for me was White Noise with Michael
Oh,
Keaton
yeah.
and Deborah
Mm.
Kerr Unger, because like they can't stop the ghosts.
Yeah, because you can't fight them.
Yeah, you can't fight them. There's nothing you can do. It's horrifying.
Mm.
And I was like, Nick, man, I did not want to be alone and I work
Yep.
nights, but when I went to bed, I did not want to sleep by myself in my single bedroom apartment
In the middle of the day.
in the
'cause you
middle of the
work,
day.
yeah, because you work third shift.
Yeah, dude, I hated it. It messed me up for 2 weeks.
What Lies Beneath was pretty scary to me.
Oh, yeah.
and,
that was pretty scary.
Yeah, and Exorcist, of course.
This new Exorcist movie,
I-
there is
That's
no
not-
way
there's no I'm excited.
in I'm seeing that because I mean the trailer. I hardly made it through the trailer. I was there with Cameron. I mean, I'm a big wussy with that.
I tell you, but there are also like fun scary movies, or fun I like John Carpenter movies a lot. Like
yeah.
my buddy Will and I have been talking about John Carpenter movies, and In the Mouth of Madness is my favorite. Like I guess quote unquote scary movie.
Mhm,
Because it's like the first one. It has Sam Neill from Jurassic Park in it,
mhm.
and it's like the only like real H.P. Lovecraft movie,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that's ever been made, even though it's not officially an H.P. Lovecraft movie. They Live. They Live is that's not really much of a horror movie, but
Jay Reese says The Omen gave her nightmares for about a decade. Is that the original Omen or the remake that they did a while back?
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's the original.
Yeah,
just
that was crazy.
Poltergeist, Psycho.
They're back. That was an interesting one.
the Omen just reminded J. Reese Bradley of herself as a child. So, little demon child.
Damien with a sibling. There's a long history between us and Jay Reese. There's so much like
Jay Reese
unspoken
is fun.
context there.
Yeah. But like John Carpenter, man, if you want to like watch
His movies are fun though.
right,
Yeah.
if you want to watch like fun scary,
Yeah, his movies are fun.
yeah, John
They're
Carpenter is great.
entertaining.
Like we watched Prince of Darkness not too long ago. Never seen it before. It's part of his Apocalypse trilogy, and it's kind of cool. It's just kind of like it's kind of apocalyptic,
Yeah.
you know, and it's just kind of weird, you know.
I like creature features. Creature
yeah.
features. The demon possession stuff. I just
That bothers me. After all the
Bothers
guests we
me.
talked to in interview, I just can't watch that stuff.
I have a hard time with the possession type movies. I saw the Pope's Exorcist with Russell Crowe.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
And they were trying to do the whole Exorcist redo, but it didn't make it.
yeah.
It wasn't scary to me. That wasn't scary. But normally, that's the kind of stuff I steer away from because it's like, why?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Yep.
Why do that? But The Ring and The Grudge and all of that, man, somebody better hold me tight.
This wasn't the scariest movie in the world, but it was still really scary and good. And I'd go back and see it again. Is Signs. It really had a good,
Signs was good, man.
horror element to it.
Yeah, I love
It's a great
Signs.
movie.
I love Signs.
Dude, when you see the alien's leg just barely go back into the corn.
Or the arm when they're down in the basement.
Oh,
and the arm comes out.
gosh.
That moment is one of the defining inspiration moments for Roman Coke and the Sasquatch Lips.
Oh, kidding.
Yeah.
When are you going to do that? When do you get that out?
I gotta get through a couple more Heavenly Realms projects. I gotta finish Pandemonium Rising, book 7. It just needs the edits done. It's just taking me forever.
Yeah, The Ritual. Go see The Ritual.
The Ritual?
Yeah, just go see The Ritual. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Did you ever read the article about Signs where M. Night Shyamalan gave an interview and said explicitly they're not aliens. It's not about aliens. They're actually demons. That's why it doesn't make sense that like water hurts them.
Yeah.
And it's not just any water. It's holy water. Water that's been blessed by
Mm-hmm.
the priest's daughter, water that comes out of the Holy Land on the radio. Like that's a way better movie than people gave it. We all gave it credit for when it first came out.
Yeah.
Signs is awesome.
Signs is good.
And it's about a man finding his faith again
Mhm.
with my Lord and Savior Braveheart.
Thank you. Praise him.
Yes, praise be his name. Freedom.
Well, that just takes somebody off of Troll Roast next time.
I carry the bone of truth,
Oh, dear Lord.
and I pick it. I pick it now for
Let's
Braveheart.
stop before
We better stop before this goes way off the rails. I'm about to lose my sanctification over here.
I'm about to lose my witness.
I'm a Christian. I'm supposed to be a
M. Night
Christian.
Shyamalan just did one recently that I saw. I wish I could remember what it's
The
called.
one about the old people on the beach.
No, it's been since then. It's been
Interesting.
since then. That was really good too, but I can't remember.
Man, he's cranking out movies like Medea.
Well, man,
Seriously.
They're good.
guys in the chat, thank you, Humble Stranger and Blue Lighting Studios, and Jay Reese Bradley, and anyone else who hasn't, Chris Caps,
Yeah.
anyone else who's watching and maybe lurking, not commenting.
Mike Fisher, Gabriel Bello, G Taylor. Yeah, we had a ton
Lightning.
of great people in the chat who are also a lot of these people are our patrons.
Yeah.
A lot of these people regularly
hanging with
join
us.
us for the chat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
it's a fun community, man. You guys
Yeah.
are really great.
This has been a fun night. Next week, we will be airing our interview with Gary Wayne,
Yeah,
and we'll be interviewing, I believe, hopefully. Oh, Cali Girl's watching. What's up, Cali
What's
Girl?
up, Cali Girl?
Good to see you. We'll be hopefully recording our interview with John Haller next week,
Oh yeah, that's right.
and
John
then I
Haller.
think Derek Gilbert.
Yeah,
So we got a couple of major guests lined up
Yeah.
for you guys, and
next week's interview that we're airing for Gary Wayne, we're talking about his sequel, Genesis Conspiracy Part 2.
that's right. That's right.
So he's got a new book coming out in March, a sequel to his Genesis 6 conspiracy.
He's not
book.
afraid to say it, then put a book out on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
So I
Gary
respect that.
Gary Wayne's OG.
You can pre-order it on Amazon right now. The book is actually finished.
Yep.
He's just waiting for
a new cover.
yeah, the cover. There's a publication date of March 12th already set.
Yeah.
So the publisher has enough time to print enough copies. So it's all set in stone. We're excited about it.
Yeah.
I can't wait to read it.
I better get a signed copy of your book.
My book?
Mm-hmm. And I better not have to pay for it. It's going to be trouble.
I'll even put a dab of my cologne on it.
Mm,
I like it.
no comment.
Ooh. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
Cali Girl says she just got her mug. So that's awesome.
Awesome.
You got your Gosslings mug, which you can see right here.
Yes, sir.
You get these when you become a Patreon member at a certain level. Check out
That's sweet.
patreon.com/the Gosslings. Go there and check it out. You'll see a bunch of cool stuff. You can get signed copies of our books, t-shirts, stickers,
look at-
mugs.
She says she's ordering your books for her son.
Oh, nice, dude.
Oh, man.
Depending on
awesome.
His books for your son or my books for your son? I don't know how old.
Yeah, depending on
Put her
like
on the spot. Now she's going to have to say all the books.
Either way, you're fine. Mine are for like middle grade, like 8 to 12.
yeah.
His is like fighting age males.
Yeah, so 15 to barely a man between 15 and 50. You couldn't keep a cow out of this place. I've been watching 13th Warrior obsessively. It's free on YouTube.
Hey, well,
So-
I mean, if World War III does break out, guess who doesn't have to go fight because it's too old?
I know. I was thinking about that the other day.
This guy.
What?
And this guy. And my kids are too young.
I don't believe in
I
anything.
think timed it just right.
I'm just here for the violence.
I'm gonna stay. I'll stay back here and protect the fort, guys. I'm gonna protect the fort.
Bye, Esau. Bye. I'm gonna stay back here with Mom. I'm gonna knit you a new hunting tunic. I'll have some soup ready for you when you get back.
Do you like lentils?
Yeah, you like birthright lentil soup?
Oh, my God. That's awesome.
Oh,
Anyways, everyone, with that, we hope everyone has a happy and safe Halloween.
Yes, be safe.
If it can't be happy and it can't be safe, at least make it fun.
it needs to make it fun. That's right.
Until
Have a happy
then,
Halloween.
I'm Jonathan,
I'm Nick.
I'm the Beach.
and we are the Gosslings. Go forth.
And strike
Strike
down
down
the
the
darkness.
baby.
Vertical punch. Whoosh.